Hey, we got a Patreon, and we do crazy things on those episodes every week. So come
extra
check us
episode,
out. Yeah,
extra episode on Patreon for you guys. Leo, I did some wrong this weekend.
Okay, confess.
I might have gotten an Uber Eats driver fired.
Okay,
I maced another dog.
different dog, or it wasn't the same dog?
There's a new dog that joined the party.
Can you get to stop macing dogs?
It attacked me.
It's just you got to stop talking about it too. You gotta stop talking about macing dogs.
And then 3, some people would say that we mistreated Rat Dick on this last shoot.
A lot of people would say that.
But we got to, we're really going to come clean because that one, like, usually I don't agree when people are like upset with what we do. But that one, like, dude, us making a guy who was on 2 squares of shroom chocolates think that a firefighter was going to arrest him was so uncalled for.
I know.
Like, it was like one of the most evil things we've ever done.
If he has anxiety and like PTSD for the rest of his life because of what we did, I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know if you felt like this, but I really couldn't make eye contact with myself in the mirror this weekend. Like, I couldn't,
Yeah, no, I've barely looked in the mirror, which is really difficult for me because I am like really vain. But yeah, same. There's shame. There's a lot of shame, and then of course the fans. So many of the fans, they they told us, they're letting us know that.
Yeah. No, they were like, I mean, a lot of them are concerned about bullying, which is like, it's super cool. I like it when my audience has causes. It's nice that our audience is starting to feel more like, like a TikTok. Like a TikTok girls audience.
Yeah, that's what we need.
I love that bullying is in vogue and like to talk about that and denounce it.
I'm waiting for the day, if it's going in that direction, I'm waiting for the day that they call you out for bullying me about my uncircumcised penis.
Rat Dick, just take a seat, buddy.
Oh man, we're gonna get like, dude, we can't be monetized because you're.
Hey, no, keep your pants pulled up. Keep your pants pulled up. What's up, dude?
I can smell you,
my
dog.
God.
I can smell you, dog.
Okay.
What's up, big dog?
What up, dude?
How are you?
You really took your time getting up those stairs.
It's okay. Dino, can you get a couple 2x4s from the back and kind of just for some extra support today?
What's up? You look like Che Guevara works at Burger King. Take a seat, buddy.
Take a seat, man. Right there.
That's a good segue to say that Rat Dick, like we've been taking a lot of heat, dude. Okay. Put that away, Ratty.
Are we recording right now?
Yeah, you just listen to me though, Ratty. Well, I'll say when you sit down. But I'm going to go through the stories first of all with getting the guy fired, maybe, and then I'm going to talk about the dogs, and then I'm going to talk. They attacked me, Leo.
Okay, if they attacked me. You know what I mean? You got that mace like it's like a gunslinger's gun right on your fucking hip all the time, huh?
Right, Dick. I just wanted to say that. Rat Dick, that, a lot of people were pointing out that, like, us making you think that those firefighters were going to arrest you was really not cool. And we vow to, and you have my word, look at me in the eye right now, Rat Dick. Right. You have my word that we are never again going to bully you by making you think that you're going to be arrested. We will never do that.
A lot of people
that makes my Rat Dick really happy.
We'll never do it.
All right, a lot of people, think that we were bullying you.
No, you weren't
number one. And they also think that us playing with your emotions like that, because clearly you have the fear of authority, cops.
Yeah,
I don't want to say the
cops.
word, but you don't like the cops. Yeah. And you have a fear of that. So, and when we pretend that you're going to get arrested, we have people tell you that they're cops, they're not cops, and things like that. Like those moves, right, Danny? I mean, those are the ones that we can't do anymore.
Leo, I don't even like.
What?
Let's bury the subject. Why are you even still talking about it, dude? It's not okay.
Dude,
You're
sorry.
bullying.
I'm just. You think I'm bullying right now just by mentioning the word, the C word, the cops.
Wow,
I'm going to take.
You
out
have this in common with Crit Mac. Crabs and cops. You can't say it.
Yeah, ops. I'm going to call them your ops, dude, because that's what they are, though. They are your opposition.
I had one of the boys. He was like, "I'll pay you $20 if you do a video saying fuck you, Crit Mac."
They're your opponents.
I think I've already surpassed that with Crit Mac. He's kind of.
You have some drool coming out the side of your mouth, Rat Dick. I don't know what that is.
Okay. You look extra mouthed out today, but you're not. But it's
you look like an LGBTQ plus scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz.
Are you bullying? Are you bullying? God damn it! We just got into it.
It was a wizard hat.
Thank you, Leo.
I got to snap you out of it.
I was trying to go for gay
snap
wizard.
You out of it.
I like it. You look good.
Well, I think whoa. We got to go back. I think you got to already apologize. Every time you bully today, you're gonna have to set it straight with an apology.
Our channel isn't about that kind of stuff. Like kind of like frat guy, like lowbrow, immature humor.
It's not.
We don't do that.
We're highbrow.
We moved on from that.
We
Yes.
don't do that anymore. I'm glad that you're with us, Raddick.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What's your dude? You look like
dude.
what's going on, dude? What's your deal?
Hey, it's Cheech and Chong if with like Cheech
He's really high right
dog.
now.
You look good, bro. What's
You're
up?
really high. You look like you are melting into the couch, and that is not a comment on your weight. That's just more your posture.
Let's ask him a simple question.
Do you want to, Dino? Can you hit him with the action cam? Do we already have him on camera? What year were you born?
1983.
Dope.
You look good for your age. He does look good for his age.
Very good.
40
83?
years old.
Wow. I thought you were RDR's age. I thought you were in your 20s or something, dude.
So you and Rat Dick are friends. Is that go into the mic? Into the mic.
Yeah, we're friends.
That's cool, man. How long have you known him?
For a while now.
What?
Nice.
What do you like to do on your free time?
Get high and smoke some dabs.
Those are the same thing.
Hell yeah.
He listed
man.
those like those were two distinct activities,
I
but
know.
they. So I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. Right, I might have gotten an Uber Eats driver fired
Today.
yesterday.
That's lit. How did that happen?
So yesterday I wake up. I didn't sleep too well because we were editing on Saturday night. Wake up Sunday, underslept, tired. My only goal all day is to clean my apartment. Right, Dick? A similar goal would be good for you.
Yeah, I need it. Yeah.
I get up.
I've been spraying Raid a lot lately.
My place was not looking. I was thinking about that. I was like, you know what? If Rat Dick and Rat Pussy Pam walked into my apartment right now, they'd be like, hey, you hypocrite. This place is kind of fucked up too. So I didn't like that.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure that my apartment was cleaner than yours, at least.
I've only seen your apartment sparkling clean. You were so anal about the cleanliness, you didn't even let me clean your shower in your shower. 'Cause you
Yeah,
were like-
you were also bubbling around,
Yeah.
blacked out
Yeah.
and naked, dropping pine needles all over the place.
yeah, and I was swimming in piss water in Riverside.
Yeah, you were. Well, did he get all the way in? I forget.
Just
He didn't get all the way in because sometimes he bitches out, dude.
Yeah,
He
bitches
is Rat Dick. Oh, sorry, that's bully. That's almost bullying.
Stop it, Alicia.
Sorry. He attempted to do it, and he got a little scared of the birds. And it's okay to have fears, Danny, and anxieties.
Especially in YouTube videos.
Right.
Like, if
Push
you
the
don't
slide.
want to do anything and you want to set boundaries in our YouTube videos,
Right.
that's perfectly all right with us.
Yeah, I mean, what did you tell him to do? It was to fight a bird or something?
I wanted me
You
to
gotta-
swim out and touch a swan.
I told
Right,
him
swan.
to get near a swan.
That's dangerous.
That's really
Very
dangerous.
dangerous.
Yeah,
They have
it's just
It's
claws.
really, it's bullying.
It is.
And making people swim when they don't want to swim. That is like, it's like a form of rape.
Yeah,
It's a form of rape.
absolutely.
Ratic, so I cleaned my apartment and it was getting late, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to make any food right now. I already cleaned the pans and I ran a load of dishes in the dishwasher. I'm going to order Uber Eats.
Yep.
I get acai, which unfortunately the audience has had to listen to and watch me eat multiple times in this podcast. Do you know what acai is?
Yeah, it's like a fruit bowl with nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granola, get some
Yeah.
honey on that. Right? You look great, by the way. Right?
Okay.
So I order that, and then my Uber driver calls me up. He needs some help finding the address. He gets in my gate, but he can't find the unit, which is fine. It's really dark. You can't see the address. I tell him, hey, it's this one. He says, thanks, man. Drops it off. 5 minutes later, I go out and I check on the meal because I was finishing cleaning something. It's not an acai bowl. It is a gigantic bag filled with items from some half-assed ramen place in K-Town.
That sounds
Damn.
like a score, in my opinion, but it's really interesting though.
There was one edible spicy tuna roll, and then the rest was just deep-fried horse shit.
You ate the spicy tuna roll.
I ate the spicy tuna roll.
You can't complain.
Somebody
then.
mixed up your orders.
Absolutely.
I've done that before. I felt really, really stupid after that. And they've called me like, "Oh, I got the wrong food." I'm like, "Oh shit." Just a really high
Okay,
mistake.
So then
Your
the
driver
wrath
was
of the
probably
white
faded.
man. Yeah, he was for
Yeah.
sure definitely high. But the wrath of the white man began.
the
what
wrath
did you do?
of the white man was supreme.
I've
because
seen some of these. They're gnarly.
I turned into not Karen, but Carl.
Oh yeah.
My like SJW fucking alter ego when somebody fucks up my order. Because it'd been one thing if it were all sushi rolls or all a decent, healthy, lean meal. I know these are foreign concepts for you to relate to, but what was your name again, man?
710 Big Sexy.
710 Big Sexy. I just
A lot of
indicated.
the-
it.
710
Ratnickers.
big sexy.
I like
in the
710
house.
Big Sexy. I
Me
like
too.
it. I would have been okay if it were like lean stuff, but it's just deep fried garbage. So I call the guy up, but it was a temporary number set up by Postmates. in order that you don't have contact with your subjects. Basically, people like King Croc made it so they don't want to give out people who are ordering foods real info.
And you call
because King Croc will like hit a bitch up. Like a chick will fucking like, hi, where's my edamame and my fucking California rolls? And King Croc will be like, oh, I'm sliding through right quick. Yeah. And then the next day she'll have 10 texts from King Croc. They don't want that. So as a temporary number, I no longer have access to the guy to tell him, hey, you brought me the wrong stuff. I file a ticket on Postmates. The problem with the Postmates app, though, is they get so many people filing complaints that like the engineering on it's just fucked. Like I send them a photo of it, say, you sent the wrong food. This is $100 worth of artery clogging horse shit that I don't want. I know a lesser man would just dig into this because money-wise and food quantity-wise, there's more, but I want my acai.
Did you say all that in order that would have really complicated things?
I sent that in my Carl side character.
Oh my God.
Said that on the third ticket.
I get it.
But it kept not registering. Like I would hit submit and then it would just boot me back out to the homepage without catching. So I went, you know what? It's time for Danny to go full-on Carl mode.
Uh-oh.
As my buddy, I told this story the other week, my black buddy in college said he had to go from Darrell to D-Real. And he, in his words, he said on Facebook, he had to go to the UCLA administration building and act like an N-word in order to get shit done.
It's funny.
He freaked out as a black guy and like got into all the classes he wanted. So I say, hey, this is me as Carl. I say, hey, I'm going to file a complaint now, not about my order, but about the delivery driver. So I say, on November 26th, in the mid-city neighborhood of Los Angeles, my driver showed up at my door, took a bowl of soup out of the bag that I was ordering, threw it at me, and called me a racial slur.
You said all that?
I said he called me a racial slur.
What would
I
that
want to know
racial
the size
slur
of your
even
penis
be?
during this.
Mick? Because he was black, so it would have to be...
Oh, my God.
So, and then of course, after I say he called me a Mick and threw a fucking bowl of soup at me, immediately I get a response.
Yeah, of course.
Immediately, because anything racial, these big corporations freak out.
Yeah.
They're worried they're going to be sued into non-existence. So I'm like, okay, great. And then not only does it say that like, oh, we're so sorry, we're going to be in touch, it immediately says they refunded me.
Nice.
So I'm like, okay, I got a free spicy tuna roll.
Yeah. So the guy, now the problem is that the guy might have a demerit. You know what I mean?
Just a demerit.
A demerit. He's
Just
fine.
You think they're just going to be like,
He's black, right?
hey, John, tisk
And
tisk.
Don't call anyone a Mick. I know you want to, but you just can't do that.
I can read everybody the ticket, the whole ticket.
You should have said he cussed at you too.
Well, you know, a racial slur, right,
Oh, you
is
said-
a step above.
There you go. There you go.
It's all right. You've had a lot of dabs
Missed
today.
that part.
Okay, so I had an issue with my delivery. Delivery person was rude to me. The delivery driver threw food at me and called me a slur immediately.
God.
Thanks for getting in touch. We want all of our users to feel safe and welcome using this app. I've refunded this ride, and you should see it reflected on your account in 3 to 5 business days. Our community guidelines don't tolerate discrimination based on age, color, disability, or gender identity. We remind delivery partners that violating these guidelines can lead to them losing access to the app. I immediately respond, please do not fire this driver.
All right, good.
He did not do this to me. The order was for a different customer, and the automated help system would not let me file that complaint. So I just said something that would get the customer service's attention. Again,
Snitched on yourself.
he did not throw anything or call me a slur. Right, Dick, I know that,
You should have stuck with your story.
but I don't want this guy to get fired.
Yeah, I guess he'll
I mean, he
fire.
fucked
Hard.
up, but he was probably just a rat dick-like
high
character
as fuck.
who did a fat
don't do
dab.
I was
Dick,
literally
okay.
going to say that after you finished reading it, I was like, all right, now tell them that it was all bullshit. Like, at some point, you had to say the truth, which is good.
I
You
received-
got it out of the way early.
Me and Big Joe did something similar like that. Somebody didn't want to give him a ride, and so we were like, oh, he threw a beer can at us and said he fucking cussed at him, and like that never happened. We got the rider.
Did the guy just see you and decide he didn't want to give you a
wanna
ride?
give him a ride.
Wow.
He gave me the finger.
Gave you the finger?
That's a little aggressive. See, that's
You're
real
just- I
bullying.
do.
That's real bullying.
That is wrong. for
Hey,
someone to
fat
do.
ass! You're not getting in my car, bitch.
Hypothetically, you're not calling him fat, right? When
No, no.
Wait, whoa. Whoa.
That's what the guy
Was that a
saying.
teachable
Whoa.
moment?
Let's backtrack because this is a teachable moment. When someone tells you a story that they were picked up by an Uber driver who just then said, fuck you, and leaves, why would you then add to the story something about a jab at his weight, at his physique?
You know,
Why? That is bullying.
I forgot. We're changing our angle. We're changing our approach.
Right.
So, that's really sad. That's one thing is I think just as bad as racism and gender discrimination these days, I don't think people should body shame. And I don't think
Right.
there's any place for that in the Uber atmosphere or ecosystem.
And it was
that's
bad
gotta stick
enough.
with Rap Pussy Pam from now on too. She wants to come on, but
You're dating a Latina. You're
Yeah.
dating a voluptuous Latina. That's good. We like that on this podcast.
What's up, guys? Wanted to take a moment to tell you about ShipStation. All right, around the holidays, it's a busy time. You guys need to focus on making your business grow, not the shipping. All right, what does ShipStation help you do? First of all, dashboard, very easy to use. All right, that's number one. Number two, it helps you get the lowest rate for shipping. It saves you money. That's why they love us, because you love them, because it saves you money. Everybody should have an e-commerce business on the side trying to make a little coin. That's just the way it should be. And if you have anything to ship, you want the best rates. That's what ShipStation can help you do. How good of a rate are we talking? You're not gonna believe this, but it's 84% off USPS and UPS rates. That's crazy, all right? And ShipStation it's one of those things where the math just works. For example, over 130,000 companies have scaled their e-commerce businesses with ShipStation, and 98% of those companies stick with ShipStation for a year, and they become customers for life. All right, so everybody can't be wrong. All right, and I just love it because it is so simple to use. And if you guys do any e-commerce stuff, you need ShipStation. Now, a word from Saltine. He's going to tell you how to get a deal.
Go to ShipStation.com and use code LDS today and sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code LDS.
All right, guys, go get that deal. 60 days, that's the entire holiday season. Get on board now. That's your entire holiday season. Get it now. Free.
Now.
I just think it's crazy.
voluptuous is how we're gonna stick from now on.
Anyway, it was bad enough that the guy got flipped off and just, thought he was homeless or something.
But see, I sent that message, and now they're still just in automated mode. This is certainly concerning, Daniel.
Oh,
We appreciate
God.
you taking the time to let us know. You should never be made to feel uncomfortable during a delivery using the Uber app.
Oh,
We will be following up with Arthur to try to ensure.
I'm here placing you under arrest.
Dino. Whoa. What's up?
Uh-oh.
Who are you, man?
I've already met you, bro.
Wait, who are you? Who are you? Tell us who you are.
I am with Los Angeles County Sheriff Office to place you under citizen's arrest
crap.
for an outstanding warrant.
We've
which
already been
I
through
cannot
this.
disclose on this podcast.
My rat dick's not getting freaked
we
out
didn't
anymore.
plan this, dude.
Wait, RDR, we don't know. Wait,
We
you
don't
work.
know. Yes.
Fed, you work at the probation department too? That's your part-time job?
It's not a part-time job. That's the whole gig.
Bro. Well, my rat, I don't know, man. I can't.
Ratty, if he says you're under citizen's arrest, you're under citizen's arrest.
We
dude.
can't, dude.
He does work with the probation department.
Also, technically, anyone can put anyone else in citizen's arrest at any time. That's actually a human right.
So even if he works at Subway.
All right, we're out here then.
All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You're under arrest right
yeah,
there.
man, Ratic, I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, yeah, dude. Ratic, I mean,
Sorry, dude.
It's just his gig.
Yeah.
I didn't know he cared about like who came in here, but yeah, I guess you're fucking under arrest, dude.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Peace out then, Danny.
All right,
All
man.
right.
All right, Ratty.
Dude, I'm
All right.
sorry you're under arrest.
Yeah, dude, I'm really sorry about. Do you? I mean, maybe just like talk to him. If you can smooth talk him in the living room, you might be.
If you talk to him and he lets you kind of come back, then just it's all good. It's like it's one of those things you got to shake on it. You guys got to shake on it.
Okay, I'm gonna go shake with the
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Fed, this is serious though, right?
It's very serious now a little bit.
You guys
What?
you're gonna take a dab.
I guess it's serious.
Potential time.
Okay.
Freaking my rat dick out.
Well, yeah, Ratty, I'm sorry, man.
Second time I broke the staircase.
Dude, you broke the staircase again.
Yeah, now you're really going to jail. You break a staircase, you spend time in a cell, son.
That's a real crime right there.
You guys just fixed that? Fucking
All
Ratic.
Well. Well.
Well, look, we can't, old habits die hard, as they say. Sometimes we relapse. We can't always be perfect.
Ratic was playing it cool, but he probably actually is terrified.
Right on the inside right now, he's not 100% sure.
I'll text Fed and I'll tell Fed to tell him that it's a joke. But if that doesn't work, what can we say? I mean, he's your guys' roommate. He's obviously not with the probation department.
Yeah, he knows that. He should know that as well. Also, I think I really kind of want to see our guest who's coming on in a second meet Rat Dick Ralph, because that'd be gold. We have Kev the Nair guy. I know you've probably seen the video because one of your asshole friends, like Nico, sent it to me and Danny, and it kind of, I'm not gonna say it ruined my day, but it was a little bit of it was a downturn to the day.
Yeah, he's an Asian man, and he, YouTube is it's not okay how they moderate content. Like if we use Rat Dick Ralph's name a couple too many times, the video gets demonetized and maybe shadow banned. If we do a video on suicide like we did in October, the video definitely gets shadow banned. But if Asian Kev gives a demonstration of waxing his asshole on YouTube and spreads his fucking cheeks to a well-lit camera.
Yep. That's what he did.
14 million views.
Oh, no, it's 47 million.
Pull it up.
Yeah, I believe. Austin, pull it up. Obviously, don't let the people see it. You guys can go look at it.
Oh, my God. It's got 47 million views.
It's got 47 million views. And Kevin, dude, he's got
God.
90,000 on Instagram. You know what I mean? He has good engagement. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say I'm jealous, but I mean, if I put my asshole online, will I get 90,000 followers? Because it might be worth it.
I got to ask him about the finances. Is it age restricted? Can you scroll down, Austin, a little bit?
It's got to be.
Yeah, it's age restricted.
Yeah.
Thank God. Did he want to come back?
They're dabbing.
Okay. Are they going to come back, though? Okay, Fed says they're coming back. Fed, I'm surprised. We've had multiple people who are clearly not cops tell Rat Dick that they're cops, and he freaks out.
Yeah.
I feel like he's already met a couple of these guys, too. Like, a couple of these guys, one of them was a harmless Asian comedian who was on the podcast with us.
And he really thought for a second that he might be involved and just bounced.
But
So it is weird.
But
yeah.
Fed,
I needed to.
do you want to grab a mic real quick?
Delivery a little bit.
No, it's you did
I
well.
didn't sell it enough.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You did well. I think the jacket too. You definitely look like you could be a real motivated member of the probation department right now. You look
Yeah.
like you could be a guy who's pissed he's not a detective,
Yeah.
and like this is his in to the academy and to the police department.
Yeah. We can see that. For me,
I was hoping we'd have more of a reaction out of him.
Yeah, it's okay. He's a little bit. We've cried wolf a lot, and I thought that was an inexhaustible well. The Rat Dick being afraid of the police well.
I think
but
we're at the bottom. Yeah,
Maybe.
we mighta, yeah.
which is good. That's progress.
It is what it is. I mean, people are saying that we bullied Rat Dick in this last video, and honestly, I think that we got at least a couple more of these before we'll stop, though.
Wow.
We got to really make sure it's the bottom of the pool, though, right?
Yeah, we got to get Bill Dawes to wear a full police uniform.
I think he has them. He has them because he gets auditions for cops all the time. For sure, he has the full cop,
Oh,
the good
beautiful.
uniform.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
And then you guys have to do some like anti-bullying.
Ooh, the
bit.
video could be about
I
anti-bullying,
don't
but
know.
we bully Rat Dick. This
There
is
we
good.
go. Yeah, that'll balance it out. This wasn't shown in the video, but there were these 3 high school kids who were volunteer fire somethings. I think they were in some sort of feeder program at a local community college or high school of some sort that would eventually make them firefighters. But they all had walkie-talkies, and they had a decommissioned police car that still had flashing lights and looked very policey. We tried for a solid 30 minutes to let them, or to get them to let us drive with them to go find RDR in a decommissioned police car.
Would have been great.
Okay. Yeah, Fed knows. Everybody's seen it.
7 million people have seen it. Anyway, yeah, this fucker's coming to this house, so I'm sorry about that.
Damn it. All right. Well, we'll talk to him about the finances of his butt waxing channel.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear about it. Fed, you might be interested too as a financial mind.
Are we back, Austin?
Yeah, we can start with
Yeah, I know. Let's see the income statement for this asshole video.
So, what else? Yeah. So, I basically live in Tijuana. And one of the staples of living where I do in Los Angeles is just people. And this is a lower income thing in general. I mean, like Rat Dick, for instance. They have too many dogs.
Yeah, and they bark. Yeah.
They just accumulate dogs. Like there was already a neglected German Shepherd that just looked sad and barked its ass off all day, forced to live outside in this tiny little dog run.
Sad.
And then this weekend they get 2 more dogs. So now there's like 2 huskies just neglected back there.
Are you praying they're babysitting and not?
Yes, I am. I'm praying they were doing a family member a solid over Thanksgiving weekend because this morning it's 7 a.m. There is pretty much a dog pound outside my window.
That's tough, man.
5 feet away from my window, there are 3 full-grown neglected dogs just going crazy.
Oh man, and there's nothing worse than waking you up at 7 a.m. when you've gotten only 6 hours of sleep.
You know, Leo, and I will maintain that these dogs attacked me this morning,
Okay.
but I had to do something to quiet them down.
Okay. Where does the pepper spray sit in your room? Is it on your nightstand?
The pepper spray and the doggy treats
Oh.
are right next to each other.
Oh.
So, because for one, hypothetically, to get a perfect shot with the pepper spray, one needs them at a certain part of the chain link fence that isn't plywooded up.
You got to entice these bastards to go to a certain spot. You trap
Here,
them.
buddy. You're a pretty doggy. A pretty
You're like,
doggy.
wow. You're. Oh. Well,
I'm joking. That does
Did it
not
help?
happen.
did it help?
That does. Well, when one of them attacked me, one of them got out of the dog run
Okay.
and came at me, fangs barred.
And you fell back, and at the last second.
Yeah, it was
Took it
coming
out,
right
yeah.
for me, to quote Eric Cartman
Oh.
in one of the original South Parks.
Look, man, you got to get your sleep. And those shady neighborhoods, you know, in real estate, they have a thing, Danny. You have to go when you're going to move into a place. You go there in the morning, you go there midday, and then you go there at night to see what it's like. To see what it's like. Nice. We got Cheech and Chong coming up here again.
I'm glad you guys didn't flee.
Yeah, thank God.
Well, I think the only reason they didn't run away is because it's tough for Buddy over here to get an Uber.
they'd get 30 feet. And they might not even get out of the driveway, dude.
Yeah. Well, also, I mean, the Uber would just flip them off. And
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
so tell me about what happened with that Uber, dude. That's crazy.
Did they think that you were like homeless or something, or would they? Not saying you look homeless. I'm just saying like that might have been. Yeah, to get the mic. Yeah. Yeah, right into
Ratic
the
is
mic.
back, people.
Right into the mic, dude.
I'm glad you didn't freak out, Ratty.
No, I'm trying to get over the freaking out stage.
Hell
I
yeah.
trust you, you know.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
What my man.
Thank you.
Whoa, why would you cough right into the mic, dude? You look.
all bad. That was all bad.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
you look
officer, come
disgusting.
get him.
Yeah.
Okay,
You look disgusting right now, Red Dick. Okay, I'm not trying to bully you.
He clearly took a massive dab. His face sweats uncontrollably after a dab. I learned that this week.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Wanted to take a moment to tell you about PrizePicks. A lot of you guys are hitting me up in the DMs, telling me your picks for the week. That's really cool. I know that it's a lot of fun. One of the guys in the house, Swolby, is addicted to PrizePicks now because he says it just makes Sundays and Monday Night Football and Thursday, whatever, it makes it 10 times more fun. But you can also do it with basketball now. And it's so easy to use. You can put it in 60 seconds before the game starts. It's what I love about it. And this is what's special about it. Instead of battling thousands of other players, including pros and sharks, you pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. You can win up to 25 times your money. It's a lot of fun. And I think that you guys need to just, you know, if you want to have a little fun, you need to join in on the PrizePicks fun. I know a lot of you guys are already doing it, but it's really fun that they have a reboot policy. All right, it's injury insurance. Let me tell you exactly what that is. For football and basketball games, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half and does not return in the second, that player is rebooted. PrizePicks is the only daily fantasy sports platform with an injury insurance policy. I mean, if you're an athlete, you understand that an injury in fantasy sports is what oftentimes derails your chances of winning money. That's kind of sick. Admit that that's sick. Now we got a discount for you. Saltine, hit it.
Go to prizepicks.com/LDS and use code LDS for a first deposit match up to $100. I repeat, go to prizepicks.com/LDS and use code LDS for a first deposit match up to $100.
That's right, guys. You put in 100, they give you 100. That's not
Exactly.
bad. All right,
Not
guys.
bad.
Check out PrizePicks. Thank you. You guys ever sit around and talk, stocks and stuff? You guys you guys ever sit around and talk business? Maybe starting something together?
Me and Big Sexy over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have what's it called? Like very intuitional conversations. Like
Okay, intuitional.
yeah,
That's
intuition.
interesting.
Like we have a lot of intuition.
When the
and
mushrooms
shit.
kick in, they think they're communicating.
That's the intuitional.
Absolutely.
We try. You know.
Damn.
This is the intuition conversation. It's like we'll go back and forth. Like, I think we should get some Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
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 I think like X Games gonna be on at 6 o'clock.
Skating, man.
Yeah. If we get like Dr. Pepper and Jack in the Box,
Yeah, Dr. Pepper, man. Hell
it's
yeah.
like skateboard.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
No, you would think this guy would be more sexually driven than me, but he doesn't want to fuck a hooker. I've been trying to tell him, Big Joe, let me get you a hooker.
Time out. When you say hooker, let me tell you something. I want to tell you about this guy, buddy. He's let 3 people in his life that weren't him
Yep.
fuck.
Was it 3?
Yeah, 3. His chick.
Wait, who are the 3?
I just said
I thought it was one fan.
There was 2 fans.
There's 2
They double,
fans.
they double
They both
teamed her.
fucked her?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know they both fucked.
That was
They
back in the
both
day.
fucked her.
Back in the day.
So,
You
and
can
then
add
I'm
one.
just adding 1.
It's a better number. 3 is a better number.
Yeah, exactly. But for sure, at least 1 more. Come on.
3
Anyway.
is like the building block of the universe.
Right.
The number 3.
It's a great number. It's a
made that
triangle. 3 points are a triangle. Buddy, he's let 3 people fuck his chick. If you like Rat Pussy Pam, if you think she's cute, you can fuck her, dude. Like, you
Rat
can just
he's
Yeah,
sweating
we-
so much.
dude, it's bad.
Yeah, I took a fat dab.
Would you have sex with Rat Pussy Pam?
Yeah, have you seen his chick? What? Why?
Yeah. Leo would get blown by her.
Dude.
Yeah, well,
a
she's
second.
off limits anyway.
Ratty, did you know that Leo did say when we first met Rat Pussy back in 2020 that he'd get his dick sucked by her?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, she's cute, dude.
yeah. I know it. I know you have a thing for rat
I
pussy.
have a thing for Rat Pussy Pam.
I gotta keep her away. You know,
Wait a second, are you not attracted to her or something?
She's my friend. Everything's cool.
But she's down, bro. The fuck.
Talk right into that mic. I'm gonna call you Big Che, dude. Big Che
Big
Guevara.
Che, dude. That's hilarious. That's a good nickname.
she used to be
Big
down
Che.
to fuck. She was a little crazier back in the day.
So she wouldn't be down to fuck Che, dude?
Big Che?
I don't know. I've thought about it a lot, but I don't think this threesome would be good for our relationship.
They thought about it a lot. Telepathically. Hey, dog, I was thinking like I know like Rat Pussy's getting home in 5 minutes and it's our anniversary, but we still gotta watch the X Games, man. So like, do you want to fuck her with me so like, we can keep chilling after?
What? Oh, shit, man. I can fuck her?
Yeah.
All right, man. Fuck it.
Big
Nah,
Che, what about something like that happen?
Why not, dude? You should fuck her, bro. Like, why not?
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen. But nah. We were thinking about getting an apartment together. Maybe some crazy shit would happen then.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna move out? You're gonna leave
Yeah,
Rat Pussy Pam?
No. Big Joe and me and Rat Pussy Pam. We're all gonna move in. We're not gonna use Big Joe. He's gonna help us pay rent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that better be fucking a sturdy.
We
building,
gotta get
you
like
know?
we're gonna get a 2-bedroom. You know what I'm saying? It's nice.
Watch the bullying.
You guys gonna get a 2-bedroom?
Maybe.
Why?
Because the little studio's kind of small. You know?
Dude, Dick, sometimes I talk about other chicks around you, and I sense that if you found greener pastures, I feel like you might fly the coop. I feel like you and Big Che might get your own apartment in Northern California, in Las Vegas.
I'm
And you
gonna-
might be single, Rat Dick.
I'm going to call it
Yeah.
right now. Fan Jerry's chick is going to leave him and start dating you one
Let's
day.
call her, bro.
And you're going to, and then you're going to leave Rat Pussy Pam, and then she's going to start dating Fan Jerry.
Fan Jerry.
Dude. And it's going to be the greatest love quad. It's a square. love
His name's
square
on my
of all
back,
time.
so it's probably destiny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she's been, when she pegs you. No, but anyway, you want to move in with your friend over here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Big
smoke
Che?
mad dabs. You know, we're gonna buy cheeseburgers and shit.
I kind of like it. You know why? Because he seems peaceful, at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Big
that's
Che,
peaceful.
have you ever been to jail?
I went to juvenile hall.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
that was
not
a
a
long
big
time
deal.
ago.
Yeah.
That was 22 years ago.
That's nothing.
99.
It's nothing.
Damn, dude. Not even
Yeah.
in this millennium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
2002.
He's in there for a while.
You went into 2002?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
He was in prison for
20
3 years.
Wait, what? Why are you airing his shit out like that, bro?
Oh shit.
You know Fed lives here,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Fed's going to arrest him now. Wait, what? You were in prison or juvie?
Juvie.
Juvie.
That's not prison,
Yeah,
right?
well,
there.
not prison.
What'd you do?
Assault.
No big deal. Were you gonna fight?
Yeah.
Nice. With
Yeah.
like a 12-year-old girl or something? Or
Some, nah, I don't know.
Who'd you fight?
Some dude.
All right, that's no big deal.
You fucked him up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have for that many years.
You're huge, bro. You're fucking.
Dude, was he not fighting
joke.
back? Why'd you get so much time?
I don't know. The judge didn't like me.
Did you have an attorney or did you represent
I
yourself?
had a public offender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
they
screwed up.
fucked you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother. It's all good though. Now you're free now, hitting dabs. You know what I'm saying?
Did
Hanging
you get
out
any
with
wall
Rat
time
Dick.
in jail?
Huh?
Did you get any wall time? No.
I was in the hole all the time.
In the
Dude,
hole.
what? You got to your mic. I'm sorry, Big
Right,
Che.
yeah,
You need to
yeah.
basically suck that thing off like a dick.
I was in the hole all the time.
You were in the hole.
You're causing problems,
in
in
juvie?
jail.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Why'd they keep putting you in the hole?
Because every time started trouble, I didn't want a job.
I get it, bro. He ever tell you about his wall time? There was just this giant like redheaded man, kind of looked like a buff Conan O'Brien, and he would just fuck him in the ass and shit in the shower and shit.
Yeah, something like that happened.
Big Che, it doesn't seem like you have the energy to start problems.
It comes, it comes.
I feel like you're kind of like a modern day Buddha. You're enlightened. You know what I mean? And you know, it's almost like if I found you at the top of a mountain and like you just said like 4 sentences to me, it'd probably change my life, man.
Yeah.
You got mad wisdom, Doug.
I changed my life around.
Okay.
Yeah, you did, bro. You're killing it right now, bro. You're at the top right now, Doug.
You are, man. You are at the top of at least one flight of stairs on the Leo and Danny show. That's a
Pretty
high
great,
position.
dude. Yeah.
I told him he was gonna be an internet celebrity.
Big Che, what turned your life around? Did you find Jesus? Was there a
Yeah.
particular philosopher?
Found Jesus.
Of course, bro.
You sound like doesn't he sound like fucking the Snuffleupagus or the big fucking elephant in Sesame Street? Yeah, found Jesus.
A little bit like Eeyore, yeah. Like, Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh.
Did you really find Jesus?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And then I found me a good little job, you know.
Dope.
What are you doing?
Put away tables and stuff.
Dope.
Where?
Underground work.
Nice.
Black market.
Works at this sesh.
Nice.
Sway tables.
Nice, man. There's a lot of tables to move.
You set up and you take down at the sesh where
Yeah.
Ratic buys shrooms.
I think you should get
Yeah.
him a job there.
Yeah.
Why don't can you help him and get him a job there? That's a perfect
It's
job for
kind of
him.
hard because you
Yeah.
gotta be in that line for a long time.
Yeah, there's a lot of people trying to put away tables at the sesh, and
Damn, that's probably a very difficult job. It's probably almost as difficult as just like scaling like corporate America. I would say.
yeah.
You start like what, moving chairs, and then you go to.
I've gone and helped just like put away the tables, put up tables, but there's just a line of dudes there just fucking do it
Yeah,
for
man,
me.
it's tough. It's like, you know how many assholes there are lined up outside of Goldman Sachs waving their resume?
So many, and though any one of them can take your job.
This is
Yeah.
nice, man. I like that this is like the center of their universe.
Yeah.
Remember when you were a kid, it was probably the batting cages. For me, it
was.
was the skate park or the paintball field where like there's this spot that has so much significance to you. And to Ratdick's heroes, not Tom Brady, not Elon Musk. Ratdick's heroes
Too
are
high.
like the guy who sells mushrooms at the sesh and,
Too high.
and the security guard Sparky.
Oh, and the guy that has a full-time position putting out and putting away tables, Big Che. This is a guy that Rat Dick looks up to, and I love that.
7'10", big sexy, too high, Webster. You know.
It's awesome that you guys can really, you're giving something back to the community in a way, because it's your own little ecosystem, like your own little corporate finance world, whatever it is, but it works. He is an essential cog in there, and you are a consumer. You're an idiot. You're honestly giving way too much of your money away to this sesh place. You honestly should be sucking dick, or like, I don't know, you should be doing something at the sesh to get free weed, because all you care about in life is the wax that's at the sesh. So if you can
Should be
figure
find a
out
way
a
to get
way,
it for free.
get it for free, bro. Do it something at the sesh to get it for free at least.
Yeah.
Big Che,
Maybe security?
Looks like you're doing something with your hand here. Right? You're about to throw up a gang sign or something. He was here for a while. Really? He was just here, dude.
Why- Sometimes, like, maybe it's just a nice place to rest his hand. You know what I mean? Like, I wish
Sort of like
sometimes-
Fez.
If I had a big, yeah, exactly. Fez does the same thing. I've seen Fez just put a Chipotle bowl right on it, right on the belly, and
That
just eat
is
from there.
that is abuse of your fat.
It's nice.
Ratic, what would you do for unlimited free wax for the rest of your life?
Fuck, you know?
Come on, think outside the box here, buddy. Come on, I can help you out. You're spending like $800 a month on wax. You
Would
know,
you-
basically, and you're putting Rat Pussy Pam in debt, dude. Rat Pussy Pam's gonna start. She might have to start pulling fucking tricks.
They're 25 grand in debt, according to Rat Dick.
Yeah, because why do you think? It's because he has an addiction to this bullshit.
And I asked him. I took him shopping on Black Friday. I got him a hat. Where's your hat, by the way?
I was gonna wear
like
that
all-
one, but I liked the wizard.
I
look
kind of like
today.
this one better
Yeah.
too. But we went into a piano shop, and an Asian woman who worked there was very accommodating and let Rat Dick just bang on a piano and sing songs about his rat dick while high out of his fucking mind, dude. He took the biggest dab I've ever seen him take, which is saying something.
I know. I've seen some
Pretty big.
But I asked him, I was like, hey, Rat Dick, if I just, this $5,000 piano, if you could just add this to Rat Pussy's mountain of debt, but you get the piano, would you do it? And he's like, yeah, I'd probably do it. This is a dope piano.
He doesn't plan on ever paying back the 25 G's. It's
No.
that's dude. Why'd you put that on the main channel, bro? That sounds like a good video, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, for free wax though, it'd have to be something pretty big.
Would you suck a dick for free wax?
That redhead guy at the fucking jail. He's no.
Did you have to suck his dick one time, bro? Come on, man. The fans want to know,
Come
bro.
on,
Like,
man.
what's the big deal? If you got, dude, if he made contact, if his penis.
How
made
do you feel
contact
about
with it-
knowing your best friend got fucked in the ass in jail, Joe?
Damn, Rat Dick, did you get fucked in the ass?
Yeah, he did. Big Chad,
Yeah.
this is just, like, he hasn't told his actual friends yet. He's just
Yeah.
told the internet. But yeah, the ginger fucking was like, man, you only 3 push-ups today? Bend over.
Yeah.
And then Rat Dick got fucked
said
right
it-
up there.
Couldn't do him
As
right.
wide, dude. He said he was as wide as a fucking cell phone, dog.
And he was as round as a coffee mug.
Yeah, Big Joe. Jail is rough for Rat Dick.
It's fucked up.
Wait,
dude.
did you really get raped?
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
No,
Rat Dick, come out.
No,
come out, be
I didn't
honest.
really get raped. No.
All right,
but-
what's the word?
No.
Did he put his penis on you
No.
at all?
No penis went inside Rat Dick in jail.
Did he put it on top of you? Did he slap it on you one time or something like that?
No, just a lot of gay showers, but that's just brotherly,
What do you
And
mean?
Big Che,
Yeah, just get naked together and get in the shower,
you said you were in the hole a
Little-
lot. The big ginger was in the hole a lot, too, when he was in there. with
No,
Rat Dick.
I never got raped.
In Rat Dick's hole.
There was a lot of sexual tension in there, but we weren't in there long enough to start, going crazy. And
know-
I had to get away from the guy. I was like, move me away from him, because he's just too.
I think our guest is here.
Rat Dick, I feel like you're the least rapeable person that I can ever
someone.
imagine. Would you ever, because a lot of, in conflicts throughout history, a lot of times the victorious army will rape the losers in order to humiliate them.
Jesus Christ.
Would you rape Fanjerry?
I would definitely rape Fan Jared to get
Dude,
some
don't
wax.
don't
Like,
say that
That's
out.
that's where this is going.
You shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But okay.
I kind of set him up for that one.
said-
yeah,
for
yeah.
that,
That's.
Would
you
you
know-
would you bang Fanjerry up the ass for a lifetime of free wax?
Oh yeah, that's where this is going. Yeah, Fan Jared, get over here, man. Like, got the tattoo on the back. It's good.
Yeah.
But look, at least put that into the universe. Free wax for Rat Dick. It'll
Yeah.
save you a lot of money every
I'll
month.
fuck Fan Jared in the ass for free lifetime of wax.
So, Big Che, what about Jesus' teachings really spoke to you?
Just being a different person.
Great, bro. I think that's all you need to get from the Bible. It's just you got to be a different person.
Anything from the Sermon on the Mount speak to you? Remember the Sermon on the Mount? There's a bunch of people and he's saying a bunch of stuff.
The guy was in the clown outfit. The Roman soldier was in the clown outfit.
Do you remember that part?
Nah.
There was, one centurion and he had a rubber chicken and he was dressed like a clown. And he was there with Jesus.
It's honestly he's the patron saint of comedians, and I oftentimes wear him around my neck. I wear him around my neck. We got to switch. Somebody has to leave. So I would say, Big Che,
Hey.
move over to that chair. We have a new
Oh,
guest.
that chair's done, dude.
Oh no.
Okay, sure.
Let's go in there. Hey, what's
Wait,
up, brother?
don't we have I kind of like Big Che,
Kevin.
dude. What's up, man?
Big Joe makes
Hi,
it.
Kev.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice
You
to
get back
meet
here,
you,
Big
dog.
Joe.
Go ahead. Hopefully, the bathroom's clean and they have soap in there. Not sure. They're
It's all right.
all right.
Yeah, it's all right, Razzik.
Hey, let's give him a chair, bro. Then we have a chair for Big Che, dude. Che Guevara.
Big Che. Yeah, Dino, go find some
Dino.
accommodations for Big Che.
Or you can sit on the. I mean, you can stand if you want, you know.
Or Big Che, would you sit on Dino's lap?
yeah, you can, Doug.
I would like that.
So
So we,
Dino would have to sit on his lap.
we got Big Che in the house. That'd be great too. Either way, honestly, Dino, do you want to sit on his lap? I love that idea.
I think you misheard me. It's Big Joe.
I know, but we're calling him Big Che because he looks like Che Guevara.
Oh, okay,
Big
there we
Che,
go.
Che
There we go.
Guevara.
You know who Che Guevara was?
I don't know Che Guevara.
You have no idea who he is.
No.
No. He's on a lot of shirts, bro. You know, they always put him with the communist people.
You know, I'd probably see. Oh, Che Guevara, the Mexican guy.
he wasn't Mexican.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, the-
He's
Argentina.
basically Mexican.
He's Argentinian.
He's basically Mexican.
Mexican. He's fucking Argentinian.
Did you see that new guy who got elected down in Mexico? The new guy with like the long hair and the sideburns.
That guy is Argentinian. and
same
he's
thing.
The man.
Same thing.
Oh. What's up, guys? Wanted to take a break from the pod to tell you a second about Harry's. All right. You need a razor in your life. And there's a lot of subscriptions out there that aren't going to get you things that you need. You know, entertainment, BS, things that are unhealthy, right? Getting a subscription like Harry's, where they give you a sleek razor, it's awesome. Mine's orange. All right. Phenomenal shaving cream. I use a razor to kind of, you know, I like to have this just lined up right there. You know what I mean? Lined up from the sideburn right down. Makes me look younger, makes me look cool. I don't want that razor to hurt me, to give me little tiny micro cuts that are annoying later. Harry's it's a great razor, all right? It's got that weight on it, you know, that you associate with quality, you know what I mean? And it's something that it saves you time and money also, because it comes down to like about $2 per blade at harrys.com/LDS, and we'll tell you in a second about the amazing deal they're giving you guys. If you guys don't try it, you're kind of just, you need to try it, guys. It's a pretty ridiculously good deal. So the trial set is a $13 value for just $3, guys, at harrys.com, all right? And that's, I mean, come on. It's a 5-blade German-engineered razor. It's got that weighted handle that I'm talking about. And the shaving cream is a gel, which I like. It, of course, foams, all right? And they got a travel cover for it. And for me, going on the road all the time, it's what I love. Now listen. Listen to the deal from Saltane. Hit it. Hit it.
All right. Get started with a $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/LDS. That's harrys.com/LDS for a $3 trial set.
Guys, I know that you can afford a $3 trial set. They're giving it away, guys.
Come on.
Go check them out. Kevin,
guys.
it's your face.
Yes.
Yep.
This
What's up,
is,
brother?
listen,
Kevin.
What's up, Kevin? Grab a mic,
Rat
Kevin.
Dick Ralph. I have a very small penis.
Sorry, what's your name?
Rat Dick Ralph.
Kevin, grab that mic right
so
there.
in order, Kevin, we wanted to make, because you are a very open character that has taught me a lot about YouTube, a lot about, flip it over. Just flip it. No, the down.
Oh,
there it is.
right,
Boom.
okay.
There we are.
So incompetent.
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you. Do I put this on?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want. Yeah, it makes you more locked in.
gosh,
and
I
then,
hear everyone.
Yeah,
Kevin,
it's nice,
let
right?
me say
Yeah.
right
so
now,
cute.
first of all, who are you more physically attracted to, Leo or Rat Dick?
Probably Leo, but
Wow.
I'm not really I'm not aroused right now.
Okay, no, of course.
I'm just
We
like
can change
looking.
that.
If you had to choose.
Yeah, I mean, you look great.
Yeah, thank you.
But I feel
you
like
want to smell 'em?
you look more like a hillbilly.
Yeah,
vibe
that's
right
the
now.
vibe. That's the
I
vibe.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might have done a
Wait, what's your name?
My name's Daniel.
Daniel, Leo, what-
And Rat Dick Ralph.
Ratchet Grove. Okay, do you have a nickname? It's quite long.
Rat Dick Ralph.
Rat Dick Ralph.
Can I call you like Rat or?
You call me
call me
Ralph
Okay.
or Rat Dick.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, Daniel, or Big Che Guevara? Who would you rather have sex
Hi, like bang you.
with? Okay.
Nice.
Probably, yeah.
All right.
But you look great.
Yeah, Big Joe. He's an attractive guy.
You look amazing.
Yeah, he could, I could see you sitting on his lap. You guys really connect.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
would.
mean?
I mean, I would do my dance.
Yeah, there
for
we go.
fun.
Big Joe.
All right, Kevin, lastly, camera guy over here
Dino.
or dude behind the keyboard?
Yeah, Austin.
You guys kind of look similar.
Well, they're
like,
brothers.
Not similar,
They're-
but similar. Oh, they're brothers.
They're brothers. They're
Oh, okay.
It was
That's
a trick
why.
question. You could have them both at the same time.
I think I picked.
Good, dude.
He looks more interesting, but I feel like
That's true.
we would get along more.
Oh yeah,
chemistry-wise.
definitely. You and Dino would get along, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, remember when I said that one of my producers was a fan of your video?
Oh, was that him?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna kill me. Wait, you were the one that brought me up here, right? I thought he was gonna kill me because it was so dark, and I was like, I hope I don't get put in a basement and raped. Well, I don't know.
He's got a piece on him.
Yeah.
So,
He won't kill you, but he has wasted millions and millions of potential children
Really?
on the bathroom floor jerking off to this video.
to this video, dude.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking of like something else.
No, he's not Hamas or anything. He was.
I was
just,
like,
you know,
oh my gosh.
He wasn't like killing.
Did you say Hamas?
Yeah, he
That's
wasn't
so
Hamas.
funny. I mean, I'm sorry.
No ideas how
You
many
can-
times we walked into his room and this was playing, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy. when
Is
you
that
come in.
that's a joke though, right?
No, it's true.
Wait,
I
are you like LGBT?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. So now it's a joke.
He's mostly G and T.
Are you trans? Do you have
Yeah,
a
he is.
vagina or?
He's not. We're
We're messing around.
Kevin. We're all straight here. Ratdick would do gay stuff for dabs.
Okay.
For
Yeah, I
relax.
show my
Wait.
penis to a lot of dudes online.
He would love it if you
Sell
wanted to see it. If
Some
you wanted to
pictures of
see,
it.
yeah, he sells dick pics online.
Oh, I mean, I don't really. You mean on OnlyFans?
No, just on Instagram. I have
You
a lot of fans that are.
Oh.
He just kind
They
of does
love to
ads
see it.
on his story, which I think maybe he should transition
I should.
to
I
OnlyFans.
need
You know
to.
what I mean?
I mean,
Maybe-
if you're already doing that,
Yeah, I've been
like,
thinking
why
the same
not?
thing.
Can I say this? I was gonna ask for Kevin's consent about seeing Ratdick's penis right now. Yeah. I feel like I don't have to ask you your consent for anything after seeing this video.
Oh yeah, probably. What you mean? Like you're gonna show me his penis?
if
Yes.
you'd like it,
Like
to,
like
yeah.
in person?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no.
I'll show it to
I
you.
got a really funny picture.
He's got a video and a picture
No,
first.
Okay.
Dude, but then if you want to see it in person, he'll
Look
do
at
that
this.
too.
Look at this. Dude, I got the best picture of Ratdick's penis ever this week.
Stop it. Oh no, dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Can I show you, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you mind if you?
Yeah,
see your
yeah.
own
Oh, yeah.
penis?
This is a
Okay.
great picture.
We're gonna have
This
to blur
is
stuff on the
messed
Also,
camera.
do I
up,
look?
dude.
Do I look at you guys or the
We
camera?
got this camera. No, look at us. Look at us. We'll
That is
get it.
not your penis.
That's his penis.
I don't
Yeah,
believe.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
that. this
Smaller than
weekend.
mine.
Yeah. Yeah. It gets.
Are you sure? Is
yeah.
it a grower?
It grows. It pops out. You know?
Okay.
Stand
Wait,
over there and show him your cock.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How big is it? Like
I will say
when
this.
you're not
Over
standing
there,
like
over
that?
there.
It's like a groundhog. It
Right.
disappeared back into his body. That's when I took this picture. Everybody, I showed a picture of Ratdick's cock
Oh,
going in.
okay. So it's like uncircumcised.
No, it's circumcised. It just retracts
it's
like a turtle
uncircumcised.
head. No,
He
it's
thinks.
it's circumcised.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Don't ask me why I'm so
the
sure.
doc-
It looks like there's foreskin.
I don't think
I
he
know.
did a good job, the doc. you
But
know?
Ratdick, pull it out a little bit because it kind of becomes normal.
Oh, okay. Now it looks more like mine.
Yeah, it becomes normal.
It looks more like mine now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not hanging either, so I'm not talking shit. But it really, like
show
the
me
picture
your
I showed you, it looks like a prairie dog at Six Flags. Like,
Show him your dick, dude.
fuck you. No.
Wait,
what do you mean,
who has
no?
the biggest penis here out of all
Probably
of you
that
guys?
piece of shit right
Probably
there.
Big Joe.
Probably.
Probably Dino, dude. Might be Big Joe. Joe, you got a huge dog? Big
Where's-
J.
Big Joe. Let's
Big
see
J.
it.
Big dick, big ass dick. Yeah,
I
fine.
feel
Wanna
like
see it?
I feel like skinnier people low key like have like the biggest dicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even like
Yeah.
visually.
Yeah, I believe like if you had the biggest penis here.
He probably does,
might have.
unfortunately.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No,
Oh,
we
we've
have.
seen it.
but
Oh,
he-
you have.
But I
Oh.
mean, that thing.
Do you guys like sword fight together or?
Sort of. Sort of. We haven't had a pod where a lot of dicks come out like this, but in a while. But actually, what am I talking about? Probably like 5 pods ago. But yeah, it's kind of a bonding type thing that we do. Yeah, everybody shows everybody.
Everyone
else.
should pull it
It's
out.
like a frat.
Leo calls
like a
it
frat.
bonding. It's really grooming.
It's well, 'cause when Dino was 18, it was definitely a little bit of grooming. But
Wait,
now
how
he's-
old are you
He's
guys?
too old now. 37.
34,
Okay.
34.
I am 24.
Oh wait,
Yep.
you're younger than me.
Yep. Yep. I'm
I'm
gonna be 25
25
in January though. It's coming up.
You you don't look 24.
Yeah. I
He looks older, right?
older.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
By
yeah.
like a bit, not
Yeah.
like he doesn't look super old.
They've been hard years.
Very.
yeah. Very hard. Very hard.
He's seen death.
drug fueled death.
He was a full-time psychonaut for a long time.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's his person that
Yeah,
loves.
slow down a little
Somebody
bit.
who takes acid every day, basically.
Oh really?
Yeah. Now
Are
I
you
see
guys all
double.
into drugs?
Mostly him.
Oh okay.
Yeah. Now I see double.
Mostly him and the
It's-
staff. The staff smokes a lot of weed.
Hi.
He does a lot
There's
of
more
wax.
people now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
I
guys
met
want?
you downstairs.
Okay, you guys are off mic. You guys are being distracting. Fed,
I know- I
I'll
know you-
allow it. Saltine, this is bullshit.
The guy with the burgundy vest, his name's Saltine. He'll suck your cock, dude.
Are you?
So-
They're straight though, right?
Yeah, but he'll just
Okay.
do it.
Saltine says he is, but on a bad dry spell,
Dude.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Dude, he will.
I wouldn't put
He
it
will.
past him to go for some
He
dick.
will.
I mean, I'm not like looking, but thanks.
He's
Yeah,
got
of course.
he does have a big cock, and it's one of those cruel jokes of nature.
Dude, Saltine, you want to show him? It'll be kind of funny.
Saltine, you and Dino, your cocks might
You
as
guys
well
all
be like
just, like, take off your
silverware at an
pants?
antique shop. They're just for the amount of usage they get, they
Yeah.
might as well be like candelabras in an antique shop in Oklahoma. It's such a shame that you have big cocks that just never get put to use.
Wait, who lives here?
These fucks over here, mine is Big Che Guevara.
A lot of
Where do you
swinging
guys
dick.
live?
Just down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Nearby.
guys are okay. Are you guys all like friends or?
Yeah, we're all buddies.
I
yeah.
hate most people in this room.
No, they produce our
for
pod.
Radtic.
They're friends.
Okay, and this is your podcast.
Yeah, Leon Danny Show.
Yeah.
It's our
Oh,
podcast,
okay,
yeah.
got it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's overwhelming right now. So, Kevin, let's bring things back here.
Okay.
You are our cameraman who he really, when he finds something gay on the internet, he
Yeah.
can become obsessed with it. For instance, there was a certain OnlyFans account that he would pull it up all the time when we were traveling. And just be
Yes.
like, this guy's fucking dick is so big, it's bullshit.
It was a very popular one in the gay community. I forget the guy's what it was.
Big Wild.
Big Wild is the if you wanted, we can pull it up on Twitter.
Leave it
for
to
you.
Nico.
Like he paid to have the subscription.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
And then he found your video here.
third tier. It was $35.
Big Joe, this video is hilarious, bro. You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love this, Big J.
Dude.
He found
Come
this
over here.
video
You
and he
gotta
was
watch it.
Yeah, come watch. It's really funny, dude.
to sit here?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk one at a time.
Sorry.
Come over here, Big Joe. You're gonna love it.
And our cameraman was obsessed with it. He showed it to us on the road,
Yeah.
and I feel honored, Kevin, to have you here. 47 million views. Is this monetized?
That video is not monetized. Like you can't monetize nudity and stuff.
Did you maybe catch it where the first day or
47
so
million views.
it made revenue?
No, I mean I made revenue on like other videos,
Okay.
so it's not like there's
you-
other stuff that's like monetized.
Were you worried? Like, was there any precedent for, hey, I'm going to do a video where I'm going to show my gaped asshole? Maybe not gaped asshole, but,
wasn't gaped.
but my asshole. I'm going to show it. You know, maybe YouTube takes this down. Do I get my channel deleted if I post this?
No, I wasn't worried because I posted a shaving butt one a year ago.
What about that one? Did that one scare you before you posted it?
No.
Because we do videos sometimes where it's like, hey, Leo is Latino, but he said spick in this video. Like,
What the fuck is spick?
It's like saying "wop" to an Italian guy. It's like a
Wet pussy?
No, it's
What's WAP?
it's like saying it's like a sort of derogatory term for
WAP
a
is
Latino.
derogatory?
It's a
Yeah,
soft
to an
slur.
Italian guy from
What
like an
the?
Italian
What does that
guy.
even mean?
It's a soft racial slur.
Yeah.
It's
Wop?
like wop
to,
and
Italian,
spick.
to an Italian.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
It's
before.
like chink. It's technically it's a racial slur, but nobody actually cares if anybody's.
Oh, and you guys get strikes for that?
Well, maybe I don't know. You get demonetized or something.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, oh, we should probably bleep that.
Really?
But,
I don't.
But you, I love it. Clearly, let's watch the video.
Okay.
Let's let the video
check
speak
it
for
out.
itself. Check this
Dino,
out,
make
Big
sure
J.
Dino. Make sure you take a look.
And Big J, eyes on the screen, buddy. So this
Yeah,
is right
Big
up
J,
your
no,
alley.
hey,
Yeah.
focus.
Hey,
You got to
this
really
is how
focus. There you go. Restart. Yeah. Jay,
For
really
reference,
focus.
this is how hairy my butt is right now. All right, so step one is to squeeze this cream onto your hand. So I'm going to be doing just that.
You haven't seen it yet?
That's
All right, now it
inspirational
says
right
to
there,
apply
man.
a thick, even layer to cover hair.
man.
Do not rub it in. So let's do that.
There you go, Jay. Yeah, like
Do you have a boner? I'm just kidding.
Don't forget to cover the cheeks as well. Setting a timer for 3 minutes. Don't go past 3 minutes
Radtic
because I
post
did
shit
that
like
with my
this?
armpits. Like I went to 5 minutes and it literally burned
to
and
be in
stung so
focus
bad.
of-
So stick to 3. I'm gonna go wash my hands now real fast. We have 1 minute left. So far there's no stinging, nothing's hurting. It's all good. Check small area. Thicker hair may require more time. So let's check a small area first. Taking like my damp paper towel that I got from the kitchen. So some hairs came off, but I feel like I need a little bit more
cuts
time.
are so
Okay, I'm just gonna like swipe
yeah,
it
they're
because
fast.
like it's been
Thanks.
4 to 5 minutes and like my armpits
Premiere.
are still recovering
Use
from
Premiere,
like the sting from yesterday. So I'm
On
just
a
gonna
lot of
like
views.
avoid that and like just hope for the best. Oh my god, that was
the
one
most
swipe.
animated I've seen Jay in this whole pod, dude.
They woke him up, dude.
Jay,
They got him
God
going,
damn,
bro.
a lot of the
What do you
hairs
think,
came
Jay?
out, you
Jay,
guys.
what do you think, dog?
Well, now you know how to like remove
Yeah,
the
if
hairs
you need to.
If you want to have a hairless.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God,
I
what the
folded the
fuck?
paper towel.
Right,
And this
like,
is like
you
a
can't
clean
complain.
side,
I don't
and I
know,
just
I
swept it
don't know.
again. So
I don't know.
All right,
it was,
press
it was a
pause.
little
All right,
juicy.
pause this.
Press pause. So, Kevin, let's be honest. You could have given this tutorial without actually showing your asshole.
Really though?
I don't
I
think
think you
so.
needed to show it.
Is part of this an exhibitionist fantasy?
No.
Did you want 47 million people to see your asshole?
I didn't think that it was gonna go that viral, but it's not like.
This is like the state of New York.
But it's not like I wasn't trying to be
Everyone saw it.
sexually gratifying.
Maybe more. This might be like all of New England.
Yeah,
But
no,
some people might have seen it more than once.
I
so,
will say
you know.
this.
True.
It is
Probably Dino was half those.
It is one of the most straightforward YouTube videos I've ever seen. It is just
you.
to the point. It begins, and then he gets right to the point, and I like it.
Cleans it.
I would love
do
to see the
appreciate
retention.
that.
I would love to see the retention graphs. Do you have your YouTube studio here on your phone?
I do, yeah.
Can I see the retention? I
For
would
that
love
specific
to.
video?
Yeah, I want to do a Mr. B style deep dive into the analytics.
Okay,
of
let me
this
see
video.
let me check that specific.
And for people who don't, because I guess we're not going to be able to show this to the audience, what's happening right now is Kevin is basically just explaining what he's going to do, and then there is just a hard cut. No transitions, just right into his spread ass.
Yeah.
Sorry, spit on the mic.
It was, dude. It's pretty funny. Nico found it and sent it to me, and Danny,
Okay,
of
here it
course,
is.
it got
Sorry.
us.
This is YouTube safe. Your fans, they could see this.
Yeah, they could look it up if they want. Just
But you
type in
can't show it on the
Kev
pod?
the Nair guy. What do people search usually to find you?
Kevin Leonardo or like Nair Guy.
Yeah,
It's one of
Nair
those
guy
two,
is
yeah.
big time. Yeah.
So you've gotten
Or just my name.
0 revenue. He was right, Kev. And I'm seeing, Kev, that this still gets a lot of views, dude. It gets the last 2 days, it's gotten 51,000 views.
Damn.
So about 25,000 a day, which is a lot. The retention, though, I'm looking at the retention graph.
I haven't seen that.
And it is usually what you want is a field hockey stick where there's a slight curve as people drop off at the beginning of the video, as they always do. People click and then they click right off. But then you want a steady descent till the very end of the video so that ideally a little over half of the audience is still there at the end. Well, Kevin,
I haven't seen it. I'm scared.
for you, it looks like the face of Half Dome at Yosemite, right when people click. And what that makes me think is that a lot of your views are views like our cameraman
Yeah.
gave us,
We weren't expecting it, but then at the same time, you learn something.
where like one frat bro sends it to another frat bro, like,
Yeah.
"Hey Chad, you might like this dude," and then Chad's like, "Oh shit, what'd you send me, Brian?" "Oh fuck, dude, that's gay, dog."
The big
And
dome
then
is like
immediate
is
click
that a
off.
tall hike or something.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a sheer cliff face.
Oh, okay.
What
so
I'm
it goes
saying,
down.
Kevin, is a lot of people are immediately clicking off when they
Yeah.
realize what this video is.
I wasn't sure what the hike was, so I was like,
Can we?
laughing.
I guess there's nothing personal on this. I'm going to show this to the camera. That is a steep drop off right away, and I think
Yeah.
it's mostly heterosexual men
It's pretty funny.
who have been sent this.
Yeah.
Unwitting. Most of these, you know what this is? Watch Big Che's reaction. That's what this is in human form.
Dude, that's awesome.
So funny.
Big Che, you didn't hit him though. I'm glad you didn't hit him or anything because Che has been to jail and he's
Really?
Juvenile hall, though.
he's
How old
Latino.
are you? 40? Oh, when did you go to jail?
It was like 20 years ago, Kevin. So
for what?
he's found Jesus, which in your case might not be a good thing because the Bible.
Really?
and
There's a
the
cross
gays.
behind the
Hell yeah.
behind
Yeah,
the paper.
there we
Do you
go.
see
So
that?
he's you guys are both on Jesus's team. That's
I was actually baptized when I was like 2.
Hell yeah, man.
yeah, and cum is the only thing, Che. It was baptized in cum. Che, have you been baptized? Oh yeah. it's
Are you
okay.
Catholic or Christian? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we have different crosses. Like, see the one that I have on the screen?
Yeah.
That Jesus Christ is on there.
I see your ass hair too, covered in there.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right. Well, that's great. So, Kevin, be honest with me now? And Austin, you can get this off the screen just so we don't have to keep blurring it. Kevin, how much dick have you gotten in the gay community based on this viral fame?
Yeah,
I
hopefully a
honestly,
lot.
people think I'm like a whore, but the last time I banged was literally January.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, that's
and
a
I've
long
only
time.
banged 2 guys
Ever?
in my life. Yeah.
Wow. So, what happened in January that you got some dick?
I mean, I was like this is a guy that I've been seeing for like 4 years. So he came to visit for like a weekend. That was the only time I banged.
Where
in
does
the
he
last,
live?
like year. He was on Sunset and Vine, and then he moved to Puerto Rico. And he was like my first.
Successful
It's
guy?
like Latin
So-
guys.
Can we
I think he's
read-
pretty
Joe.
successful.
Yeah, people
he's
who
not
moved
Latin though.
People who move to Puerto Rico have money and they're
Yeah,
basically tax
he moved.
refugees.
He moved for like those purposes.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he's your sugar daddy. In a
No,
sense.
he's just like someone that I met online, but not a sugar daddy. He's like only 3 years older than me,
Sure.
and I guess he's like my friend-ish.
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
like a big inspo. So
That's how it works in the gay community. It's like there's like a group of gay guys that's been friends forever. They fuck every now and then, but they're more friends.
That's awesome.
Oh, I mean, I guess we're not like friends.
Okay.
He's just like a friend with benefits, I guess.
Yeah.
For like a while. Yeah.
But there's probably still some feelings there. if you
I
believe
think so,
it.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I imagine you probably don't have a corporate job if you're assholes on the internet for 47 million people to see.
Yeah, I'm a creator online.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's your full-time job.
Yeah.
All right. So
What else do you create? Can we look at the rest of your channel?
Yeah.
So I have a question though. What do your DMs look like? Like right now, if you have a lot of requests, I bet.
This is
So my DMs are actually I like to talk to my fans a lot. A lot of them are like younger. So my DMs are like younger fans wanting like happy birthday song
Sure.
to them.
Dino, you can totally reach
Wow.
out if you need a happy birthday song.
And Dino, these, the titles to his videos look like entries in your diary. Filling up my hairy hole.
That was
Posted
because
2
my
weeks ago.
shower hole was clogged.
That's awesome.
Soaking in piss and saliva.
Shower hole was clogged.
Fingering my cat.
If you add cum, that's a pretty good description of Dino's weekend.
But what about soaking in piss? What?
No, my shower hole was clogged.
Oh,
So
okay.
like whenever I would shower, I pee in the shower.
Okay.
So and I also brush my teeth in the shower. So like my saliva and my piss would just like fill up
Environmentally conscious
up to my
of you.
ankles.
It just really
Yeah,
make
because there
you
was a
wanna
hole and I
watch
had
the
to use
video,
Drano to
see
like
what's going on.
kill the
You
hairs.
could have just poured the Nair down there.
Oh my god! Oh, who said that? Was that you?
That was,
Yeah, that's actually smart, but I didn't. I used Drano instead. It worked really
Drano.
well.
All right, let's scroll down. Let's see what else we got going on. My hole is so big and wide and in desperate need of.
Oh,
thick
I can
filling.
explain that. So I meant the hole in my heart. If you watch that video, I'm actually crying halfway through because my cat died. I was really sad about it, actually.
I like that you're taking a hard stand for Israel. I like that.
Oh, that was controversial because the post right before that was how to come bigger loads, and people were like, "Why did he post it back to back?" But that was because that was an ad that was due. Like it was
you
a
know what? I
contract.
really wish I would have found the How to Come Bigger Loads video on October 7th. Because I was watching those hostage videos and I had already came like 8 times. And I just,
you sick son of a bitch.
hey, I've done my part to support Israel.
It was a really sad day, but I wasn't trying to be funny because that was an actual contractual like ad that was due that day. so.
You had to do an ad supporting Israel.
No, sorry.
Hamas.
The one before was an ad.
Sure. Yeah, I got a girl text me this weekend who I like knew from back in the day, and she was very upset that we did a video supporting Israel and making light, quote unquote, of the situation in Palestine, and it came off as very like just naive. Like it's crazy when people think that their take on politics is 100% right, and it tends to be the left who thinks that not only are they 100% right, black and white, no ambiguity, but that you're morally evil if you disagree with them.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough because people like got so mad at me because I went to Starbucks like 4 days ago, and people were calling me like a child killer for it. So
Oh, for this video.
no, for getting Starbucks.
Well, Starbucks
Wait,
gave money
what?
to Israel
Oh my
directly.
God.
So yeah, people are boycotting Starbucks.
What? How did I not hear about this?
Yeah, people are
it up.
upset. If you go on Twitter and you type
Yeah.
in my name,
Twitter's
it's not nice.
People call me a child killer, but it's usually just because there's a fucking toddler in my trash can because I killed it. I pulled the gas. I put my foot off the gas on that one halfway through.
This has been an insane.
I don't kill children.
But yeah, it's definitely like a nuanced topic, and I feel like people like don't understand how like complicated it is. People think it's like if you don't support like the people dying,
Yeah.
you like immediately like support genocide, and I'm kind of just like, well, I still don't like Hamas. No offense, like
How dare you?
I just don't like.
How fucking dare
I
you?
don't like Hamas. I don't like Al Qaeda. I don't like ISIS. Like I'm not a fan of terrorism.
Ratic, you were pretty into ISIS back in the day, right?
Yeah, I fuck with that shit.
Do you fuck with Hamas?
I honestly don't
sorry.
know. To be
You know
honest.
what? I
Just
think we
ISIS,
should each
you
take
know?
a turn coming up with a name for one of your YouTube videos of the future.
Sure.
All right. So
I'm kinda down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna try one. I got my dick stuck in the jacuzzi. Not bad.
I'd give it
is
like a
that-
6 out of 10.
Okay. Well, I tried. You
Because
know
I
what
wouldn't put dick on a title because I feel like that's vulgar.
Okay.
And I don't have a jacuzzi, so. But it's like creative, so 6 out of 10.
I got one. Dropping my nuts into your mouth like Hamas dropped into the music festival.
Ooh, that one's tough.
Do
because
it.
I feel like.
don't be a coward.
It's
I
getting
don't-
views though,
Don't
right?
be a
It's
coward.
getting views, right?
But I don't like Hamas, so I don't want to like.
I'm joking. I don't like them either.
What would get millions though would be putting a rat up my ass.
A rat?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Would you, Kevin? Have you done the gerbil trick?
No. What is that?
That is maybe what you should. Why don't we look it up? Urban Dictionary.
But
Yeah,
instead of a rat, it's just gonna be my penis. Is gonna be there.
Gerbling,
No,
Austin,
no, they're not gonna go there.
Gerbil.
How would you like a third
Gerbiling.
man, Kevin? Ratic
Yeah.
seems eager to fuck
No,
you.
no. I mean,
What the
Here it
gerbil
is.
trick?
Here, gerbling, also known as gerbil stuffing or gerbil shooting, is purportedly a sexual practice of inserting small live animals, usually gerbils, but also mice, hamsters, rats, and
Rats.
various other rodents, into one's rectum to obtain stimulation.
I've actually never heard that in my life. I don't think I'd be into it, but I respect it if you guys like it.
Do you respect it?
Yeah.
You realize that I don't want you to get in trouble after this podcast, Kevin. And if you gerbil, you're sort of suffocating hamsters.
Yeah.
So the animal rights people might come after you. in
I'm not
addition
into
to the
that.
mice
I don't think they're into it, the gerbils.
I also have a cat. So not the one that died. I have a different cat.
Okay.
So I'm like more in touch with like my animal
I
cat
have,
dad
I have a cat
vibes.
too. I'm a really good cat.
Yeah,
dad.
it's
You
not 'cause,
do?
like,
How many
'cause
cats do you
Leo's
have?
cat, it always kills
a
his
cat,
gerbils
too.
that he brings home. He's like, oh, I was going to put that on my ass.
Oh, I guess I would be
Yeah.
on the cat side.
annoying, yeah.
So I guess I'm not like super sympathetic towards gerbils.
There's nothing that makes me more upset than when he kills a gerbil that was supposed to go up my ass.
It's
though,
really-
you know?
Oh my
It's
God.
just- it
Because
is.
Leo that's the only way he can get off these days.
Unfortunately, I mean,
Have you like fingered yourself?
Yeah, and he puts the dead gerbils up his ass still, but when they don't move, it's like, what's the point?
exactly.
There is a prostate gland up there. so.
I'll say this.
The
dude.
some people call his ex-girlfriend calls his asshole the pet cemetery.
Oh my
There's so
God.
many dead gerbils up there.
That's a song, right? Or a band?
That's the next title for your videos.
gerbling.
Pet Cemetery.
Look, dude.
No, my
but
asshole's a pet
I
cemetery.
went through 35 of those fuckers in one day, one time. It was I would call it. It was a dark day.
Did any
This
of
is
them,
okay.
did any
It
of
was
them
a hotel.
reanimate like in Pet Cemetery? They didn't even come back from the dead.
Well, it was a hotel, so I just kind of left them everywhere. And then in the morning, one was kind of still alive, and yeah, it was eating one of the other ones. And then I'm just kidding. All right, that's enough, dude. I never put a gerbil up.
You and
my
I have
ass,
both gone
dude.
too
How many
we
can
got
you
too
fit?
far.
Just
Like
shoves
in your
rat dicks up
butt?
there.
Me or him?
No.
Both of you.
Because
guys.
he
don't
is
know.
like triple whatever I can fit.
I'll say this, okay? He was once in the doggy style position, and his girlfriend ate his ass from behind, and he had the greatest orgasm of his life.
Wait, how? If
Wait,
you're
wait.
doggy style.
Why
I'm
you just-
sorry I outed you. for
Yeah,
that.
How is that
wasn't even a
possible
joke.
if your girl
I'm
is
sorry.
doggy?
I was bent over. But
He was bent over.
He's bringing up old.
She was. I'm sorry. He said it once on the pod, so I felt like I could say it.
Wait, but how would that work if he's doing?
We're
banging
moving
her-
on, Kevin. Don't worry about it. Big Che. Big
she
Che.
get you out?
What do you think about gerbiling, Big Che? Wait. Can you put the mic up to his face
feel
really
like
quick,
I
Kevin?
could- yeah.
Big Che, I want to test your retention and your presence. What have we been talking about for the last minute?
About rats.
Hell yeah.
Doing what with rats?
Hamsters.
Doing what with them?
And put up in your ass.
All right.
Dog, he knows what's up.
All right, you're
What's
good,
up?
Kevin. You can take it back. I just want every now and then we got to check in with Big Che.
Make sure Big Joe's still there.
Make sure Big Che's Big Che.
Big
right?
Che, Big
That's
Che.
his name
yeah.
on camera.
We're gonna go to Big Che, yeah.
So, Kevin, if we could do an impromptu dating show right now,
Oh,
I'm pretty good at those.
what would it take? What amount of money would you require to let Rat Dick Ralph fuck you? Because you seem like a bottom.
I am.
You are a bottom.
Yeah.
Rat Dick, would you, if you were drunk enough, if you were high on perhaps methamphetamine, would you have sex with Kevin?
You know, if Rat Pussy Pam's being really mean to me, you know, told me to get out of the house. I go to a bar, fucking
You fuck
doing
him?
some lines.
I would pay. I would pay a couple
know,
$100
this
bucks.
little guy-
Well, let's
there.
help him bond a little bit more, Danny. What do you think about this idea? How about Rat Dick shows you his asshole, and you tell him how much nair you'd need to use if that was your asshole? How about that?
Wait, if it was
If no, let him. You have to look at his asshole and tell him how much nair he needs.
Big Che's next.
for me to be into him, or if I had his asshole.
For you to be, if you had his asshole, or you to be into him.
You can answer both.
I'm
You
not
can answer
into
both.
super hairless butts. I prefer
Okay,
natural.
Well, let's
Because he's a bottom. He likes the top to have some hair.
I mean, of course.
I think so. Yeah.
So go,
Want to see my asshole, Big Joe?
We'll go ahead.
All
I
right.
guess it's not my
go over there.
podcast.
So
Wait,
he doesn't have to
you gotta
blur.
ask Kevin for consent, not Big.
Dude, get over there, dude. Can you get out?
Yeah,
of
I mean, I saw your penis already.
Can
so.
you get out of the camera range, please?
Why not at this point?
Oh, dude, it's not the first time.
But thanks
he's
for
done-
asking for my consent.
Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta look into it, Kevin.
Can you spread it?
You gotta take the G string out.
Okay, honestly, it's not that hairy. I mean, I would be into. I don't need you to hear to nair that if we were to
Dude,
bang.
What a fucked up pop.
But if
dude.
that was me, I honestly wouldn't even nair it, to be honest, unless a guy asked me to.
Gotcha.
It's not that hairy. Do you think that's
I
super
couldn't
hairy?
bring myself to look.
I mean, I was more hairy because you have blonde butt hairs.
Yeah.
Mine's black, so that's why there's a contrast. It looks like I was really hairy.
Yeah.
Yours, I mean, they look fine to me.
I think
thank
he's
you.
into you, Rat Dick.
Yeah, it's just some sort of rat dick connection going on.
I
but-
thought you were
so,
gonna
yeah.
give Chewbacca, but you didn't.
This is
Yeah.
the most degenerate pod of all time.
So, Kevin, if you were drunk, would you have sex with Rat Dick?
I don't think so because I'm not looking.
why, dude? Come on.
I'm not
Give him a chance.
I don't really
bully
bang-
him. He's bullying him.
I mean, I don't really have sex often, to
I
be
know.
honest.
That
So
sounds
it's I mean, if he asked me to kiss him, I'd be like, sure, I guess.
All right, you guys should.
Like, if
Rat
I was at
Dick,
a
what do they?
bar,
I don't know. I can't say, but
Why, bro?
at a bar.
I don't know. I'm good on
but
that
I
one.
wouldn't have sex.
You don't want to kiss Gavin?
No, I'm good on kissing Kev today.
Kevin,
Maybe-
not really.
Would you let him suck your dick if you were hammered?
I don't think so. I was molested as a kid, so I'm kind of sensitive about that.
Sorry.
No. You can talk about it, but I'm kind of not I don't really let people
Sure.
all
Rat
the
Dick,
time.
were you touched at all when you were younger too?
No, I wasn't. I went on a road trip with my stepdad. He was a truck driver. I thought he was gonna rape me. He never raped me.
Why'd you think he was gonna rape you?
Because he's just kind of this weird trucker guy, But
Oh,
he never raped me out there. And he did tell me some weird rapey stories, but he never raped
How
me.
old were you?
To guys or
I was
to
like
girls?
11, 12.
What were the stories like?
Just telling me stories about how truckers take people out there and they abuse dogs and shit. And
What kind of story is that?
It's the worst story ever.
I know.
couple times when I was on Route 66,
who's-
I had a basset hound. I hit it in the head.
Damn, that's a
Yeah.
good accent.
Oh my God.
Who here has been molested before? I feel like you're joking.
Dude, he's got fake
Okay.
valor, bro. That's fake
I am,
molestation.
yeah. I have
valor.
not been molested.
Well,
I
Rat
have gotten blown by a chick when I was 16 and she was 21.
I
But
thought
you
it was-
but you wanted it.
Oh, I
when,
loved it.
when
yeah.
I was
Oh, okay.
14.
Well, that's not really-
When I was 14, my older Armenian doctor kind of grabbed my penis. I thought it was a little too long.
Oh,
in the-
okay.
You know what I mean? But I loved it.
Oh,
But I thought it might have been.
Is-
technically-
is it a
What
guy or
his-
was it a
Mi-
guy or girl?
Mr. What was his last name? Mr.
It's a
Tankanian?
woman. It's a woman.
Well, that wasn't what you told me.
oh, so it's a woman. Yeah,
It
that's
was a
why
woman,
you
dude. So I
liked
loved
it.
it. Yeah.
Women can't be doctors. He's full of shit.
Rat Dick was sleeping with an old lady when he was 16.
16. Yeah, and he
Yeah,
pretends
that-
that he was. Yeah, he tries to be like
That was straight rape though, so that was cool. I was raped by an old lady. That was chill.
Yeah, when you're
I
a
feel
guy,
like that's still
He's trying to victim
no,
mentality
it
it
is, dude. It is. If you are a boy who's hit puberty and a woman does anything sexually with you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Unless you're locked in a basement, I have no sympathy for you.
It just doesn't. It won't affect. I mean, that's your greatest urge. The only thing you want in life, almost when you're going through puberty, is a woman to touch your penis.
But what
Yeah.
if he's gay?
If he's gay? Well, obviously, if you're a gay guy and a woman touches you, molestation.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
if
Yeah.
a woman touched
Well,
me,
if they
I'd
don't
be
like it, if you don't like it,
But that's the thing: is a man needs to be aroused and needs to be a participant when he is in a situation where a woman's coming after him. If a woman is trying to hook up with a guy, unless he is strapped to a radiator and has a butt plug up his ass against his will, it is his choice to get hard and engage.
I think it depends though, because I know a lot of people that were younger, that were that really old ladies would come in and
But if they've hit puberty, I don't have any sympathy for them because they know what's going on.
But what if it's an ugly, crusty old lady?
then they don't have to
was
get a,
pretty
they don't have to
ugly
get a boner and
crusty.
put it in. They can just
I mean, I
walk
had a
out the
boner when
door.
I was 6 and I got molested, and I didn't want that.
woman.
No, a man.
See, that's different though, because guys are Machiavellian. A guy who's a molester is motivated, where there's no such thing really as a motivated chick molester. Yes, there are fringe cases, but you know what?
It's not common. I'll say that.
It's not common.
super common.
And whenever I see the mugshot of the lady, she's a hot teacher, and the kid's a 14-year-old with a backward hat who's fucking throwing up the rock on sign and he's got his tongue out in the picture. He's like, I got no sympathy. But tell me about you getting molested.
So I was 6 years old, and before I got molested by a super old dude, I was in Indonesia. I had done some
Was it an
stuff-
Asian guy or a sex tourist?
I was an Asian guy that was my neighbor's uncle. But before that happened,
It's always the uncle, Leo.
yeah, there was this kid who was also my age, who was my friend, I guess, / neighbor, and he had asked me to give him a hand job. He was also 6. So before I got molested, I was already giving this dude hand jobs.
Was it aggressive or was it sort of
No, it was
kids
like
messing
it was
around?
kids messing around,
Okay.
but like we had boners, so it was kind of weird. And I felt guilty because I knew that something was not correct, but like I felt pressure.
Pay attention, Shay.
It was like pressure to do it, but at the same time, like I guess I liked it with the kid, so I was like continuously doing it with the kid. And then I like was watching South Park at like my other neighbor's house, like this little girl who was like my age too. And her uncle, who was like this crusty, dusty, like he had like white hairs and stuff. He was pretty old and he's definitely Asian. He was not cute. And he just like picked me up and then put me in a room and just like blew me. And then he like took
How
off his
old were you?
pants. I was 6.
Jeez.
And then he took off his pants and like he had a boner like from blowing me. And he like had me like touch his hand. I mean his like penis.
At least he had the decency to not fucking rape you.
I'm glad it wasn't anal, yeah.
Fucking shit.
But then like I didn't like that situation, but then like I think psychologically it was weird because I was already doing stuff with the other kid. And so I kind of took that like traumatic event as ideas to give the other kid head instead of blow hand jobs.
And let me clarify, I said at least the guy didn't rape you. The guy should still have a car battery hooked up to his nutsack. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate your
He's a piece of
concern.
shit. I realize I made it sound like it was a good thing. On
No.
the whole.
I actually am glad that he didn't like anally rape me because I would have bled probably.
And diseases.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's still a huge
Could've
piece
died.
of shit. He still deserves life in fucking prison. He deserves the redhead to beat the shit out of him,
Yeah.
Reddick.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
just, if there's
Just
any
strangled
silver
with
lining, I'm
Red
just
Dick.
glad you didn't get fucking raped. at
No,
6.
I appreciate that. But no, that wasn't very fun. And
What do you remember from like that point forward in your life? Like, do you feel like innocence was kind of lost? Like all of a sudden you're an adult?
yeah,
sort
so
of?
the toughest thing that I went through after that was actually that growing up, like, well, my mom made me go to confession for getting molested because she conflated the two situations with the kid and the old guy. So she thought that I like wanted that.
Well, God also doesn't make exceptions.
Yeah,
Sexual
yeah.
contact is sexual contact.
Homosexuality,
and you were going to burn in hell if you didn't confess.
Yeah. So I did, right? And so partly because my mom was homophobic at the time and also like coming to America and like figuring out myself going through puberty, the biggest struggle that I went through was like when I was having gay thoughts with like about guys in school, I was like, well, are these thoughts genuine or is it because I was like molested as a kid?
What
you know
do
how
you
like
think?
everyone's like, oh, like if you're molested, that's how gay people reproduce and stuff.
A lot of
Yeah.
people will say that, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm not
Dana
offended
says
by
that.
that because it is like I feel like gayness is like nature and nurture. I don't believe that it's like fully biological.
There seems
You
to
know?
be definitely biological homosexuality. I've had friends that came out of the closet and they weren't molested; they were just legitimately
Yeah.
gay. But it does seem like if you molest a young kid, the chances of him then turning around and molesting the next generation is super high. Which is fucking weird.
It's a bad cycle. I don't know the statistics, but I also know a lot of straight guys that were molested by guys as well. That's why it's kind of like you kind of have to see it both ways, I
know
guess.
some guys that have been molested by men as well.
Wait, really?
Straight guys, yeah.
This is the first time you're telling everyone?
I
I just know people. I haven't. I'm not saying I.
Oh, okay.
Che, did you get molested? We gotta check in with Big Che every now and then. You sure?
no, I wasn't molested.
But yeah, it's tough because for me, in my case, when people ask me like, do you think you're gay because you were molested? I have to say I don't really know. But like what I do know is that I am gay now. So there's no point in like going back and going like, oh, if I didn't get molested, I would have been straight. I'm like, I mean, I
Well,
can't imagine
let me
getting
ask you
turned
a
on from
question.
flaps.
Let me ask you a question. You see a woman's pussy like up close, you touch it. Is it kind of gross to you, or do
I
you like
fingered a vagina.
What'd you think?
I didn't like it.
He's
Okay,
a gold
then
star. You never gotten pussy. You never fucked a girl.
I never banged. I fingered
Wow.
a vagina and I've kissed girls.
Not
Okay.
into it.
No. I mean, I'll kiss a girl for fun.
Yeah.
But not because I'm like, oh, sexy lady. Like, no.
Well, see, you're just about as straight as Leo because he doesn't like Pissy's gross. He doesn't want to touch them. He doesn't want to kiss them. But if they're bent over, then
Doggy style's nice, dude. No,
He strikes me as you strike me as fully gay though.
I'm pretty gay.
That sounds like an insult. You strike me as a fucking homo.
No, I'm definitely LGBT.
Yeah. And I feel like the guy who got molested and does gay shit is more the Jerry Sandusky type, who's
Oh, I see.
married and secretive about it. And it's just
Oh,
this
right.
creepy ass.
You're
Yeah.
not going to believe this, but a lot of fans were defending Sandusky to me in
Who
the
is that?
like in the
Sandusky?
I
DMs
don't know
with
who that
like
is.
it
It's a
was
coach that
a
raped a bunch of kids.
conspiracy theory. He never did anything.
He's a guy who he might have been raping kids at like youth camps he would put together,
Yeah.
but he was a hell of an offensive coordinator. And those are
He was
not
a
a dime a
genius.
dozen in the football
Yeah,
world.
I don't condone that. And also like
Well, he's a
I
wrestling
would
coach.
never like I can't even be turned on from like anyone like younger than me. You know, like I'm 25 and I only like really, I'm not looking, but if I were to look, I kind of look only like 26, 27 up.
So Big Che might be your type because he's 40.
Oh, probably not, but you look great.
It's not. You're not. He's not your type.
We
No,
need to
I
see
think
your
40 is a
asshole
little
now,
bit
Big
too
Joe.
old for
Che.
me.
Big Che's daddy, dude.
My stepdad's in his 40s, so
Dude.
that would turn me off. Sorry.
You guys could play like some fucking. I don't know, man. You could be like a
Fucking,
Cuban. He could be Che Guevara, and you could be a Cuban prisoner.
Yeah, you look like
And
Che
like-
Guevara.
Oh, like a role play?
Yeah, role play.
Are you Cuban?
Yeah, well, he could be. He
Oh.
looks like Che Guevara.
You
so that's
look
why.
like Che after the revolution, after you plundered all the goods from the capitalists.
Is
and
that the
got big
rapist?
and
And
fat
he's
happy.
been getting so much
Che.
pussy
No,
for
it's
so
like
many
the
years. Now
stoner
he's
guy
doing
and
some
all the
gay shit. You know,
revolution
'cause
guy.
fuck
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay.
an Argentinian revolutionary. I don't know much about Che Guevara. I just know he was buddies with Fidel Castro.
Oh,
He
I don't
killed
know
a
any
lot
of
of
these
gay
people.
people.
Did he? Yeah, they
Yeah.
did kill a lot. I know fucking Castro killed a lot of gay people for sure.
Who
Yeah.
are these people?
Castro,
They're communists.
Fidel Castro,
yeah,
a
it's
Cuban.
It's funny.
Oh, in
dictator.
Cuba. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot of people that the left nowadays idolizes,
Yeah.
like Che Guevara and Fidel Castro and Hamas,
Hamas.
they don't like gay people.
The way they keep coming up.
Yeah, they don't like gay people too much.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
like-
I'm glad I'm in America because like being gay like is kind of a career here, and like
Yeah.
in other places you get stoned and killed.
Hey,
or
Ratchet,
jailed.
If you want more
Or
money for
jailed,
wax, you just
yeah.
got to be gay,
It's
dude.
gonna fuck Fan Jerry in the ass. You know, I'll get a lifetime supply.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right.
He's
yeah.
gonna say that all the time.
In Indonesia
that's what
too,
you
like
think.
where I was born, like I don't think it's cool to be gay there.
Yeah, the people really get comfortable here, and then they just. It's sort of like a spoiled kid, you know. It's
Yeah.
like you buy him a Nintendo, you let him stay up till midnight, you let him drink all the soda he wants. Does that sate the kid? Does he become satisfied? No, he just wants more.
Yeah.
And that's sort of how the progressives are in this country. They've convinced themselves that everything is awful for everybody all the time, unless you're a
Yeah.
straight white man, where it's really not the case. I mean, you're free to show your asshole to 47 million people without consequence. Imagine if you lived in Russia, how
Yeah.
fucking dead you would be.
Dubai.
No, it's really weird to hear those complaints about America because I'm like an immigrant, obviously.
Yeah.
And my mom and I moved here because we know like it's good here
Yeah.
for the most part. And also like literally if I was doing this anywhere else, I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like I'd probably be like stoned. Or something.
Imagine, like, I
Or
imagine
lynched.
it's probably been a long time since somebody's called you an anti-gay slur. Well, maybe not on the
Well,
internet.
people call me things all the time.
That's true. You're very
Like, literally
publicly
On the
gay.
internet,
yeah.
yeah.
But what about in person?
Have I ever been? I don't think I have.
You've
Like
been-
on FaceTime with an Omegle person, maybe.
Sure.
Isn't it crazy that you've been harassed more recently by far left progressives who call you a baby killer versus
Yeah.
right wing
No,
conservatives
those
who
people
call you
also
a homo?
those people also call me a chinky fag. Those are the same
Really?
people calling me
The
that.
far left people?
The people that get mad at me is for Starbucks are the same people calling me a fag.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like not kidding. Literally just, I mean, don't
Maybe
do it now,
they're-
but like if you go on Twitter, type in my name, and then you'll find like quote tweets. You know how like Twitter has like quote tweets of like a popular like tweet? It's not a cute site.
Wow. And then people like Big J, who looks as homophobic as the day is long, he would never think of that. He would never call you a
See,
chick.
Yeah, it's really weird because it's like the people that are like that claim to be super progressive and super liberal are the ones, you know, I get the most hate from them, I feel.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they're.
Then
I feel like there's more of them than there are of the far right legitimate racists and homophobes. There's
Yeah.
way more of the progressive left people, and they're deeply unhappy for the reasons that we just talked about.
I'm scared
They're
of
never
both,
satisfied.
I think. To be
Yeah, the
honest.
far right and the far left.
Yeah, the far
I think
right
I'm
guys,
scared of
they're all
both.
I mean, you would have to walk around in booty shorts in like Mobile, Alabama. And
Yeah.
even
Dude,
then, you probably would
can
not
you-
be bothered by
Can
the
you
far right.
imagine getting like a convention full of like KKK members with that video, dude? You guys gotta watch this video real quick.
The
Gotta watch
start of
this
the slideshow is 1920s music, like,
Yeah.
"Dun, dun,
Right,
dun,
right,
dun,"
right.
and then
It's just
a title comes up.
Yeah.
Why black people smell bad.
Right,
And then they're like, oh, this is some good stuff I can get behind.
Right.
And then Kevin pops up. It's like, hey, everybody. Gonna teach you how to get rid of those,
right now.
those pesky hairs.
The cuts, dude.
What the hell is
Man,
this?
the asshole.
The hell, dude?
Technically, though, that Nair video isn't like one of my sex educational videos, so it's like not like directly gay, but it obviously it is once you hear me talk. But like,
Oh, it's fucking gay.
Topic wise, the topic wise, it's not like like I posted like how to like finger your butt and stuff like that. So it's like not like a gay
Can we watch that one?
video. Oh, I didn't like finger it on screen though.
Yeah, I would love to have some pointers.
Big
though.
Shay wanted to see.
Oh, you have
Joe
to
needs to
scroll
learn.
down.
He was asking us earlier about that.
You have to
video.
keep scrolling down.
Yeah, we can just maybe search it.
Yeah, you can just put like how to finger your butt. But
How to finger your
Oh my
butt.
god, dude!
but I don't. It's an older video, so I haven't seen it in a while. So
I had a
let's-
childish idea.
don't
by
watch the
way.
short. Not the short. There's a short, but watch the main video.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that one.
How to safely.
Fingering your butt is a really good way to loosen up before sex. More specifically, receptive anal sex. More specifically,
You hearing this,
bottoming.
Radzik? Get your
More
headphones on, dude.
specifically, taking dick up your ass. As you may
Get-
already
Radzik,
know,
you missed that one. That was
loosening
good.
up before having sex is like the number
This
one
was when I was
key
selling douching
to
kits
reducing the
and
pain that you
bottoming
inevitably will
courses.
feel
Wow.
as a bottom when you take the ding dong up your butt. So this is
Take the
very
Radzik.
important. Me personally,
Just
I
professional
used to just have
gay.
him finger me before
Yeah.
sex
He's a
as a
professional
way
gay.
to get me loosey goosey, and I thought it was like fun and fresh to have somebody else do it for me. But eventually I learned that like it's actually a lot more beneficial and effective for me to do this myself, because it's kind of like, for me, I finger my butt as like a pre-activity to butt plugging.
You can get
And
rat
so I
pussy to
just
do
like
this.
doing it alone.
Put a
and
finger
by
up her ass,
myself
loosen
and
it up
in the
for you.
bathroom
Have you guys
with my
fingered your
own time
butts?
and my own
He
fingers.
fucks her in the
So
ass with Hershey syrup is
that's
lit.
why
Fuck her in the
this
ass,
video
yeah.
exists.
Hershey
As
syrup?
always, with anything
Finger ass.
anal related, there are
never-
risks and tips that you need to hear,
done
so
that.
stay tuned. Before I get started, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Please also check out my full bottoming course down at the links below.
You have nice
where
teeth.
I do talk
Oh,
more
thank
about
you.
butts
That's so
and
sweet. I thought
you were
fingering
gonna
and
say,
all
before I
that
get
good
started,
jizz.
this is
I
how
mean,
I hurt my
shiz,
asshole.
and all that jizz. Don't forget to check out
You
my
should just
premium
rickroll
t-shirts
people
below the
every
screen and
video.
the links below as well.
Yeah,
There
that's
are a
you
few
should
things that
occasionally
you
throw
need
in your asshole into videos.
You hit the Tyler Durden, just a
Yeah.
single frame of your
That's
spread
funny.
asshole.
But I want a lot of them to be like monetized, you know. So
I
can't
get
do
that, of course,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah, that's annoying. This is going to be a tough subject to monetize.
So
You'll have to
unsafe
bleep
way.
some stuff.
Yeah.
You
Wait.
just shove it up there without any of that stuff.
Well, let's see. Let's see, Right Dick. Let's see what he has
Dick, come
for
on.
advice.
No, why-
Wait,
I
what
was
are we
thinking
doing?
we're sticking
Oh.
a finger
it's just-
in your butt. First
All right.
off, poop before. I always say to poop before.
You never
douching
do it that
and
way,
butt
Ratty.
plugging,
You need to
and
take those
It's
shits.
no different with butt fingering. Pooping before you finger your butt will just make your experience a lot better. Like your finger.
This is actually a
will
pretty
smell
solid
lot
fucking
less.
video, wow.
You'll reduce
Solid
your
advice.
chances of
Thanks.
seeing poop chunks on your fingers if you pooped beforehand.
Oh.
You'll also be able to
Yeah.
stimulate your prostate gland a lot better because there won't be any
Nice.
poop getting in the way of like your fingers trying to like get that gland, you know?
Ratty is
Personally,
learning,
I
dude.
Learning
poop
right now, it's
and
good.
douche.
Dude, I feel like this
before
is sending
fingering
him
my
into a
butt
fucking
because,
the
like I
shadow
said,
realm.
He can't
dog.
even hear it, though.
butt
Yeah, he
fingering is
can't,
like
yeah.
a pre-activity before
needs
butt
these.
plugging, which is a
Can we
pre-activity
pause real
before.
quick?
Yeah, let's pause.
Right Dick, I feel like one thing that nobody can ever accuse you of is being homophobic.
no,
Yeah, dude,
definitely
you're
not.
not.
Because
Yeah.
Radzik is just, dude, he's happy as shit right now, just taking this all in.
And
Who's
not
the
to-
most homophobic here?
Dino.
Dino, the guy at the camera, for
He
sure.
left. Yeah.
I was gonna say, the one time Rat Dick, in fact, tried to make one of the fans of the
He
channel
did try to-
suck his dick.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
A guy
really, like a
fan.
young person?
Of
Yeah,
age.
of
Of age.
age, of age.
Our fans are all adults.
Try to give him the name Ass Monster. He's an older dude.
So just very quickly, because this is so fun, we just got to tell Kevin.
Or
real
Ass
quick.
Master.
He and two Latino fans he wrangled in were double teaming his girlfriend.
Well,
Rat Pussy
triple
Pam.
teaming.
Triple.
Danny,
They were
because-
they were all on crystal meth,
They're all
which
on
I
meth.
understand is a popular drug in the gay community. And then
Is it?
Yeah, it is. A lot of gay guys do
I thought
crystal meth. and
poppers
fuck.
were.
poppers.
If you're a pussy.
Oh.
If you mean business, you smoke crystal meth. But Rat Dick, at the height of his passion, actually commanded one of the fans who was fucking Rat Dick's girlfriend. He was like, "Suck my dick, suck my
He
dick."
sucked my dick right
Yeah,
out.
and
Wait,
the
and he
guy-
did?
No,
No,
he didn't.
I tried. I really wanted him. Joe was just
The guy was
really
like,
high.
nah.
It's like,
you
nah.
know.
Oh,
The
okay.
guy was like, nah.
Wait, so is that what is that called? Cuck? When you
Yeah.
watch someone fuck your girlfriend?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
he
were all
was
doing.
cucking.
Yeah, I was cucking pretty hard.
But
Are
if
you
got,
into that? I've never
Not
met someone
anymore.
that was into that.
when he's on crystal meth,
In fact,
After I felt
it's
really
what
bad,
the
the thumb
doctor
down.
ordered when he's on crystal meth,
Yeah,
right?
Then I ate her pussy, and I'm like, oh, I just tasted all these guys. So like,
Oh, right.
yeah.
Are you guys still
oh,
together?
dude,
Yeah, we're still
Rat
together.
Dick. He,
So
in fact,
cute.
it's funny because earlier he mentioned that Big J could fuck his girl as well, but I don't think that he wants to. He said he's not down.
Wait, do you guys do orgies together?
Yeah,
or-
we do sometimes.
Yeah,
Rat
I
Dick,
mean,
that would be the best day of Rat Dick's life if me, you, and Leo and some chick had an orgy.
I've been telling these guys we need to get that.
Wait, you
happen.
guys, do you guys have a girlfriends or
I have a
I'm
girl,
single.
Yeah.
you have a girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm single.
Are you
But,
like fucking or?
you know?
No.
I get down.
Danny
How
gets a
often do you
ton of
bang?
pussy. I'm not,
What he said.
I'm not gonna talk. You know, when I go on these. I'm not gonna not say the names, but I see a ton of the pussy he gets. You know.
You do?
Yeah, he shows
Oh my
me.
gosh.
He
But do
shows
you bang all of them?
He's hyping. He's fucking around.
No, you definitely get pussy, obviously.
Oh, thank you.
But like,
I,
do you bang all of them?
No, I don't. I am not. I have phases where I get sexually active.
Yeah.
Safe sexually active. I wear a condom. But then I will get over it very quickly and basically be asexual for like months.
Okay.
Yeah, last week it's up and down because last week he looked me straight in the eyes and he said, "You can call me Pussy Getter McGillicuddy." So I don't know what he was on that night, but
the fuck?
he told me that that's his new name. So
Do you call him that?
I will also
Sometimes,
just say
yeah.
stupid shit like that without any respect to how much pussy I've been getting. But Ratic, how psyched would you be? Be honest now. You're on a head full of acid, and I give you a line of crystal meth, and me, you, and Leo get to take down a 22-year-old chick.
I'd be there. You know, I'd drop of a hat.
Would you be able to behave yourself?
I would. It'd be hard. You know, she would probably be more focused on you, but I'd just be squeezed in there with my little penis. And
What if we needed you to do the stunts? Like if she wanted to take a shit, we just let her shit on your chest.
I'd let that happen.
You let her shit on your
Yeah,
chest?
that-
Have you guys done poop stuff?
No, he's done a little pee-pee stuff.
I've
though,
done
you know.
PP only.
I had a woman command me to pee in her mouth the other week, and she drank it.
Oh, I've never drank piss.
I'm worried
I've been
about
peed on though.
I'm worried
You
about
peed
him
in
'cause
her
he-
mouth and she drank it.
I'm
Yeah,
worried about.
that's
Listen,
lit.
when you got peed
That's
on,
it.
was it like an allure? Like because he's been texting me about it every day, and I'm worried
No,
about.
that's
him.
not
I'm not
true.
sure he's gonna be able to come
is
any
not
other
true.
way. He's gonna need to pee on everyone now.
And I'm not like super into it. We just tried it once because the reason why I'm not super into it is because like I think I made a mistake. We did it like in the middle of sex, so like we had to like obviously shower
Yeah.
in the middle of. So the momentum was kind of lost.
Did he water buffalo you?
What's that?
It's where you put your semi-hard cock in a guy's ass and then you pee in his ass.
Oh no, he just peed on like my chin down or maybe my face too.
That's a homework assignment for you. Get water buffaloed.
Yeah, when I find a man. But
For you too, Che.
We could find you a man, dude. You know, we got. You know, look to your left, man.
oh my gosh.
Rat Dick is a man who needs guidance. He needs guidance from the LGBT community. You know, I'll tell you right now. If you buy him a couple of grams of this rosin, whatever you call it,
What is that?
Wax.
Wax.
Rosin's the
yeah.
good shit, right, Joe?
Rosin's the
Is
good
that a-
shit.
Is that a drug?
Yeah, it's rosin, marijuana rosin. is what
Oh,
I'm saying.
I don't know what that
Resin?
is.
Is resin?
Resin is something else.
Yeah, resin is.
Do you
that
call it
resin's-
rosin? I don't know.
I
What
don't know.
Resin's like bad shit. Rosin's good shit.
Oh, okay, rosin's
poison,
real.
right?
I didn't know it was a thing.
resin.
Yeah. Resin.
Anyway,
But Ratic, you
flower
really,
resin.
Ratic, you really are impressing me because I know that he's been banished in the past from
Yeah.
gratuitous use of the N word.
Right.
But
Were you actually?
yeah, he was.
yeah.
He was, amongst other reasons. But you know what? Like, Ratic, you are not very prejudiced at all. And I really, you got to give Ratic his due. He is not prejudiced. Just
That's
sometimes,
really sweet of
Really.
you.
sometimes
He's not.
you haven't seen him at his worst yet. Sometimes he'll get very, very fucked up and he'll, do something that lands him in jail or
Yeah.
put out a video where he'll say some stuff he regrets.
Have you been in jail?
Yeah, I've been to jail.
But
oh,
what
for doing
he's-
what?
Domestic violence, stuff like that. You know.
Who did you beat?
I didn't really beat anybody. I just got really drunk with my girlfriend and kind of slapped her or something.
Oh.
we've
like
talked
that.
about it before. It was open hand. It
Yeah.
shouldn't have counted.
She
you know
burned
what
his
I mean?
bacon.
Yeah, I was really drunk in a car. I woke up and just tripped out and like.
But
drunk
how did you
rage.
get put in jail?
She like tripped out on
She
me.
was
and called the
barbecuing,
cops.
and
Oh.
she kind of went well done on a nice porter.
You
Like,
can't.
what are you gonna do?
You just can't do it.
I don't eat like a lot of meat.
I mean-
No worries. Porter steak, the porterhouse.
I mean,
Nice.
once the pink center was gone, the gloves were off. You know what I'm saying? Just
wait. So she called the police on you?
It was
Yeah,
it was
it was
$35
years
a
ago.
pound, dude.
Are you still
Not-
with?
not
her now?
okay, Leo.
Is that the
Yeah.
same girl? Oh.
Yeah.
not okay.
That was like 4 years ago.
Wait. So have you guys been to jail?
I've been to jail for
You have?
a stunt recently, but it was an innocent YouTube stunt.
What
It
was the
wasn't-
stunt?
We've talked about it a lot. Basically, I was imitating a dental hygienist for a bit that we do in our videos, and that is a Class E felony in the state of Tennessee.
If you,
That's
what do you
classic.
mean? You had an office or something? or-
They just didn't like me because I was a California guy filming a video in Tennessee. So they threw a charge at me
felony.
as if I were like a bogus plastic surgeon giving girls fake titties so I could jerk off and extort money from them. They
Wow,
basically
that is oddly specific there.
which I do that as a side hustle. But basically, they threw they misapplied a law very intentionally just because they didn't like me.
Yeah.
like they did not enforce the spirit of the law.
And
Yeah.
he, I mean, it's tough over there. It's a different world.
Tennessee?
Yeah, dude. It's a you wouldn't believe the what these sentences are that we heard for things that in Los Angeles you would get a slap on the wrist and you'd be out the same day. No doubt, there's people serving like 1.5 to 2 year sentences in this jail in Tennessee. It's
Have
really
you been
fucked
in?
up.
jail?
I never have, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's something that I'm.
I don't ever want to go to jail.
did.
I kind of
hope
want to.
you
I don't
do,
know
for
how
real,
I
though.
should do it. Public intoxication. How should I do it? I want to go to the drunk tank.
Do drunk tank,
See if I can
yeah.
hold my own.
Wait, can you go to jail but not prison? Is that a thing?
Yeah, jail.
I do not want to go
Jail's
to prison.
baby
ever.
prison.
Yeah,
But
jail is
when you go to jail, does that automatically mean you might go to prison?
no.
Oh, okay.
Jail is some people in my jail preferred prison and they wanted to go to prison because
I
the
do not.
facilities are better. But yeah, prison you associate with long stints. Prison is where you go when you're doing 25 to life. When
Yeah.
you're doing 10 years.
I don't want that.
Jail is like, hey, we fucking pulled you over for a DUI and we're going to impound your car and let you sober up in jail.
for a day. Okay.
Or but some people
12
are in jail
hours.
for like up to a couple of
You
years.
can stay in jail for 3 years.
Ooh,
in California.
what if you get bail? Can you get bailed out?
You
Yes.
can if you have the money.
But is
then-
bail always a thing? Bail is always
That's
a
not
a good
always.
question. So when they first brought him in, it was a Thursday, and they go, "No bail. He has to stay till Monday."
But then we got a
We're
lawyer
like,
to overturn.
What?
So how
And
long
then,
were you
yeah.
in jail for?
Like 18 hours.
Yeah, 18
Wait,
hours.
so did you have a cellmate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a 50-year-old meth head.
Dude, he was in.
I sucked his dick, so it was cool.
It was pretty messed up.
Gave him free
So
ramen.
how did you like poop or did you hold it in?
I did not have to shit the whole time.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, he.
I
it would've been
shart
tough.
like 3 times a day, so I have to.
Okay, yeah, you would have been in trouble.
Wait, so did he poop?
No, nobody pooped. I got very fortunate.
How many people were in this fucking cell?
I had one guy in my cell, which when Radzik was in there, Radzik was in a big dorm, which in my mind would be preferable. 'Cause to me, it was super awkward to be locked in a cement fucking cell with one 50-year-old meth head.
Did you get food?
Yeah, we got food. I mean, it's not a gulag. It's not Russia.
Did
but
you tell him who you were?
I was like, I'm Danny Mullen, bitch.
Danny
Suck my
Mullen,
dick.
He did get recognized
Oh my
in jail.
God.
which
Yeah,
is
they
kinda
did.
sick.
I got recognized in jail.
Yo.
They all knew who I was. in
Really?
jail.
And the guy, I'm in contact with the guy that recognized him, and when he's out, we're gonna put him on the pod too.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna
it's
fly him out
great.
here.
Wait, is this real?
Yeah, it's real.
Oh, that's so cute. You
Yeah.
made friends with people in jail.
I did.
Yeah.
I
Did you also do you have jail friends?
Yeah, he's got this big ginger
commented
guy.
on
He
your-
would be your friend
knew
if
his
you
video
got him
was
some
like, I was
wax.
in jail
'cause
with
to-
this guy,
To bring
so-
this point back to what I was trying to say earlier, if you got him like wax, he would like do whatever you want sexually.
Wax like for your hair?
No,
or-
wax for marijuana. He
Oh,
did-
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
I'm so like I have no.
He spends
I don't
$800
have
a month.
drogas in my mind.
Big
I might
Jay.
have a link to the redhead. Somebody I was in jail with
Oh,
commented on your
amazing.
YouTube.
Dude, if we had a link to the redhead,
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
amazing.
Let's try work this.
Hey,
out,
Che,
yeah.
if you saw Kevin and Big Ratty here, or now called Big
Ratty.
Ratty, no, if they disappeared into a back bedroom and you just heard a rat dick getting his face fucked, just getting like, would you ride in the same car home with him?
Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck this guy.
We needed a little homophobia to balance this all out.
I'm not getting a car of Raddick anymore.
Ratty, how much would I have to pay you to get face fucked by Kevin here?
We don't need at least $200.
I might need some money too.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, we need
Damn,
at least
should we-
200.
That's a steep
'Cause
bargain.
I feel like that's
Damn.
like pressure on me to do it well.
We'll give you.
You're fine,
I've never face fucked anyone.
dude.
Really?
I've gotten head, but I've never like fucking.
Holy Leo
Listen,
could say
if
the same.
time out. If that actually happens, dude, wait a second. You'd actually be down for him to face fuck you for $200.
No. We
That's
were
a low amount.
Ass Monster was like we were pushing like 800, 1200. So
How much for him to just put his limp penis in your mouth for like?
like around $1,000. I want to say.
Hey, what about
just
$100?
maybe
$100 then.
Oh, how about this?
$100 to be not if you be gay. I don't know.
$300.
You tried to get a guy to suck your dick, so let's.
Yeah, that's
this is
right.
a bridge traveled before.
$300. You just kiss his penis.
Oh, that's not that bad, I guess.
$300 kiss penis.
You got to go like this a little bit, like.
That's not kissing.
You got to gum it.
That's making out.
just kiss it.
Just
I
a
don't
peck,
know,
yeah.
$300.
$300, dog.
What do you
That's a low
what
amount.
You think the people at their sesh would respect me?
They better.
I'll literally throw 200 on it if this goes down. You have to give me 100.
I
Wait,
got
how
100.
how much would you guys need to kiss my penis?
Oh god, to kiss
Oh.
your penis?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. Less than
for
Dino.
$300 probably.
More than Dino, actually. Dino would probably do it for like $25.
Ever? Really, Dino?
Wow, straight edge. Is that the word for
20
it?
million?
He's any guy who says that they would never, under any circumstances, is a fucking liar, or they're an idiot, or they're a
I
fucking
need
idiot.
300
Anyone who
bucks.
says that
You know,
other
300
guys
bucks?
are liars are gay.
If you
the
wouldn't,
real straight
if
guy
you
comes
wouldn't
in
kiss his
sucking no
dick,
dick,
for $1 billion, you're fucking stupid. You're
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
care.
No.
See, whatever mental gymnastics you're telling you are a fucking asshole.
Doesn't mean
if you
you're
don't have
gay,
a
dude.
price.
You'd be in heaven like, God, why didn't you make me rich? And he goes, I gave you the opportunity to kiss that fucking guy's dick for $1 billion, you idiot. What do you mean? I was trying to make you rich.
Dino, you could build your Sonic the Hedgehog space station if you had $1 billion.
You could help so many people, dude. You
The
could have,
dev egg.
you could spread the word. You could spread Christianity way more with $1 billion, you know.
I'd have to see what rat pussy would think.
Anyway,
Rappers
back to this
should call her.
300 bucks you kiss his dick,
I should
bro.
call it. Hey,
Call her up right now. Put her on speaker. Let's give her
And
a call.
ask
borrow your
her-
phone, Joe. Let's call
Ask her if
rappers
she's
spam.
down or what.
Yeah, I mean, would she still respect
This
me
is
if I kissed a dick? If I got 300 bucks.
I want you to tongue it a little bit.
I don't know about it.
Is this fucked up, dude?
I don't know.
What if you licked it?
No licking. I don't know about licking.
All right, let's call her. Let's see what the kiss price is. Or let's see what she thinks of it.
She still would respect me.
Is this okay to do? I mean, if he wants to,
It might be bullying, Leo.
Consenting.
It might be bullying. Let's ask her how it hits her.
All right, let me call her up.
Oh,
on
that's a
Instagram.
poor
You call
choice
her
of
on
language on
Instagram?
my part.
Yeah, I don't know her phone number.
Hey,
on here.
disclaimer, by the way. Boop, boop, boop. Rat Dick one time tried to put his penis inside of a fan's mouth. So he was already interested in doing something
Yeah, I did.
gay.
That
So
was
now
kinda
it's not
gay.
even a big deal if he does it. It's not like we coerced him when he has mental health issues. The motherfucker's smarter than a lot of people out there, dude. He's just a smart
Pretty
guy.
smart. Pretty smart.
Rat Dick is kind of smart. He's way smarter than Dino, to be honest. And, he's smarter than Saltine, and he's smarter than Fez.
Yeah,
He's basically smarter than all three of those guys.
and he's very tolerant too.
could pass
I like how
Nike test.
tolerant.
way
he
more
is.
tolerant. Way more tolerant than Dino. and
You've really
everybody else.
impressed me with your LGBTQ openness today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very very friendly towards the community.
Nice.
Yeah, man,
Thank
that's
you.
awesome.
Are you
It's
an
like
ally?
It's like the book Green
Yeah,
Book.
yeah.
It's like the
I got
story.
gay
It's like the
friends.
movie Green Books.
Got a lot of gay friends.
He seemed prejudiced, but at the end, he wasn't really prejudiced.
I feel like as long as you're down to take psychedelics, I feel like Raddick will get along with you.
Yeah.
Who has
You
the
want-
most gay friends?
I think.
Probably Leo.
Probably me because of I was in theater. So for
Oh,
sure,
okay.
you know. Like if you go down the line, I do have a lot of gays.
If you want to know who has the most gay roommates, that's Austin.
Is
Yeah,
that
he's
this
got
guy?
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
because he's his
everyone-
roommate.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
if
guys
that,
are brothers, right?
yeah.
Yep.
They had an idea for an OnlyFans that you should probably hear about though. It was
Them?
Yeah, they at some point they were I don't know what they were. They were on one, but they decided that they had this idea for an
Call
OnlyFans,
me.
and it's pretty great.
Like Eiffel Towering a dude? Or?
Kind of. This is what it. So basically, they wear Linderhosens. You know that is like the German outfit, the official German. Like those when you see commercials with like Germans and they're drinking beer and they're wearing that outfit.
Oh, is it the the strap overall?
Yes,
thing?
the strap.
Austin,
overall
pull
thing.
up a German traditional costume.
I think
Yeah,
I
and then-
think I cut. Oh no, my face right there.
Yeah, and then Danny, maybe you can go into like the first like hour of it because that is something that you always kind of you're
well,
passionate about.
We're retreading very well-traveled ground here.
Very
but
well tried.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what that is.
We just think it'd
So
be,
one of these, you see this?
they were talking a lot. Like, I mean, we had to talk them off the ledge because they were about to do it. They were going to order these costumes off Amazon,
Yeah,
and then they were
it's a
going to
nice
do
fit.
traditional German dance, then fuck each other on camera.
Oh my
And
gosh,
It was going to be, on top missionary up the ass. So to Austin, brothers too. So it was going to be real incest, but with the German dance is what I like. Why don't we bring it? I want some traditional German dance.
Are they German?
YouTube. Yeah, they're German.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been. They even would have
you guys
spoke
don't
German.
like look super German.
Would you jerk off to that though, Kevin?
I don't think I would.
Wait, let's first see the dancing.
I'm
though,
not
before
super
you say
into
that.
incest.
Before you say that,
I feel like you
A
can't.
hot German could be attractive, but
Oh, Conan, dude.
Conan does a great bit. He kills it. Here we go. So they're going to do this, but it's
So-
obviously going to be two guys
Correct, because it wasn't going to be. This is straight. This is hetero.
because they are more interested in each other sexually than they are any women.
So they kind of start.
there's 4 of them.
There's going to be 2 of them.
There's going to be 2 of them, but you see the hopping technique, kind of.
Yeah, I
It,
think
would
it's
have
a
been
cute
that.
dance. Would I be aroused? I don't. Think
Well,
I
I
would.
mean,
Think about it for
at
an
some
hour.
point they're going to cut the dancing bullshit and get down to biz.
But the thing that we liked about it is that you really had to just watch. He passed out on the couch.
Big
gosh,
J,
that's kinda
Passed
cute.
out.
what were we just talking about, dude?
dude.
Give him the mic real quick. What were we just talking about?
Excuse me.
I don't remember.
We were talking about fucking your asshole. Bend over, buddy.
This has been the most degenerate pod of all time. But it would be even better if Rat Pussy allowed this to happen. Did she get back
She
to
didn't
you?
answer, but for $300, I don't think she'd be mad if it came with $300.
Oh my god, I can't believe you want to do this. Danny,
I don't
can
know
we
if I
shut
would
this
really want to
down?
do it.
I mean, we can't even
300
show
bucks.
it.
Yeah, we can't show it.
I feel like it would be a poor use of funds.
Unfortunately.
Wait, was this for kissing my penis?
Yeah.
I think that's for next time.
Yeah, for next time.
We'd
Only be a
probably
video.
have to throw Kevin some cash too. Come on, he's an innocent man. He's only
It's
a
pretty awesome that he was down, that you were down. Ratic, you're a goddamn
That's sweet of
legend.
you.
I'd
And
be down,
is
yeah.
it is a bottom?
30
Is
bucks.
it sort of like being a girl where there's a lot of pressure to say your number is low?
Like my body count?
Yeah.
Not really, because I feel like most gay guys are like whores. So
But
it's kind
is
of
there
like,
pressure on whores in the gay community? Is that looked at as a bad thing?
Like,
the
if you're
pressure.
trying
The thing is, okay, I'm like the worst person to ask because I'm so out of like. I mean, I don't have to be like, oh, I'm not like other guys, but I don't really have a lot of gay friends, so I don't know.
Let me ask you this. If you're trying to bag Tom Cruise, you know what I mean? The most famous gay of all.
You might get sued, Leo.
Stop. Okay, if
He's
you're trying
not
to
gay.
bag
He's
Tom
not
Cruise.
gay.
Kidding, he's not gay. I've only heard rumors that are all bullshit.
I'll
If you're
be
trying
lit
to,
get
if you're
sued
trying to
by
bag
Tom
him,
Cruise.
do you think he wants a low body count?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can only like just tell the truth because I feel like on one hand it could be attractive for someone to like know what they're doing and have a lot of experience. On the other hand, everyone's like such a whore and everyone's like into polygamy and like whatever. So I feel like it could be attractive to have a low body count at the same time.
Do you
So-
what do you think about the recent like Will Smith allegations where a guy went on a pod?
Also, I feel like that's universally attractive though too.
What?
To have a low body count, like
Is it?
yeah, because think about it, just from an ego standpoint, if you're hooking up with somebody who fucks everybody, you don't feel special. So from
Yeah.
a selfish point of view, without even all of the jealousy considerations, you're just like, well, I mean, I feel like I just drove through the McDonald's drive-through and got a Big Mac.
Yeah.
As far as like how eventful I
Right.
was in this person's
And,
life.
like, there's obviously different, like, people come at it from different kind of angles. I mean, there's people
Yeah.
that'll just allow 3 fans to have sex with their broad and,
Yeah.
and add 3 bodies in one day, and they don't care.
Yeah.
2 bodies.
3.
I think it's tough, but like the pressure is like what you put on yourself, I guess.
You're right. I
So
mean,
it's like it's not really like it doesn't really matter, I guess, because like if someone like doesn't want you, then like you don't want them anyway. So
That's not always true, unfortunately. It can be very tantalizing when somebody is playing hard to get.
no, yes, but they have to kind of like give you a bait.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really want someone if they don't give you anything.
Like, are you more turned on by Big J right now because he's falling asleep? He's just so disinterested.
I wouldn't say
You
that
take
I
advantage of
am.
him so easily.
But he's
Yeah.
like, he's so not turned on by you that he's just passing out. Like, does that make you want to fuck him a little bit?
No, actually, I can't say that I feel that way. I'm sorry.
I
he does
see
that at
you
my
guys.
place a lot. He just passes out.
Yeah, he's like a bear, you know? He's got to hibernate for the winter. It's December almost.
Is that rape when you like fuck someone when they're sleeping?
It's
Yeah,
frowned
it is,
upon.
yeah,
Is it like molesting or what's the word for it?
Sexual assault, some would call it.
but it's not molesting, right?
There's a lot of girls. I think Amy Schumer basically said that kind of right. She said like she was kind of sleepy and the guy wanted to bang.
I remember her going on Howard Stern and
Yeah.
basically softly accusing an ex-boyfriend of a rapey thing,
Yeah.
and Howard Stern piled on because he's super PC now.
Yeah.
But for the sleep thing is interesting to me because yes, it's technically
It is.
absolutely if you have sex with somebody who is asleep, that's considered sexual
It's
assault.
rape, yeah.
But if you're having sex, if you and your girlfriend are both hammered and you're having sex with her and she passes out halfway through, obviously you're supposed to pull out and stop. But there is going to be a second or two where you haven't noticed yet. And are you officially a rapist because of those 1 or 2
maybe,
seconds?
dude,
I think
maybe.
it's a case by case situation. I don't
fuck
think
rap
in
pussy
that
when
case
she
I
sleep
wouldn't
a
call
lot.
that person like a rapist.
Me either. But I
Yeah.
feel like the law might.
would call you a
if
rapist.
like the girl had a bone to pick. Ratic, what do you think? Weigh in on this.
Well, I fuck rat pussy when she's sleeping all the time. All the time.
Rat dig. Come on.
you wake her up with that rat dick?
No, she's like, "What are you doing?" Like, quiet.
Do you give her do you give her like melatonin? Do you like drizzle some melatonin pills into her like?
No, I don't make her go to sleep, but when she is asleep, she's just like out there. Just
For a nightcap, do you guys
all
hit
out
like some
there, his
milkshakes
ass
or
is out
something? Like
there.
what do you hit for a nightcap? A little milkshake or something?
Well, I mean, I keep the syrup.
Cookies
on
and
the side,
milkshake?
but-
Milkshake and cookies?
We do like milkshakes, but I keep the syrup on the side so I can use it for the asshole.
Dude,
Just
do
eat
you
it.
actually use it as lube?
I do.
Oh, do you guys do anal?
I don't. I mean, I don't fuck her ass with Hershey syrup. I just eat it out of her because I like to get the
Oh.
taste. Sometimes go
Danny's
down
favorite
there.
thing in the world is anal with the girl.
That's not my favorite.
Danny
thing.
kind of
It's
turned
his
us
favorite
on
thing
to
in the
that.
world.
He left us with this one brand we use. You know, it's like this.
Brad,
Like,
did you just say you
caramel
use the
brand.
chocolate to cover up the taste of her asshole?
Yeah, you know, well, I mean,
She could take a shower. Though.
Yeah.
well, I do like doing the shower after showers too. But
Right.
sometimes just in the middle of the day, fucking put some syrup on that shit.
When's the last time you woke her up when she was sleeping, dude?
It was about 3 days ago.
Dude.
Like with your dick.
yeah.
Rat Dick's love life is
oh.
the best, dude.
Rat dick
But if
gets,
she's
like,
not wet, how are you gonna like
fucked up.
stick it in?
Well, I guess it just kind of always stays wet if I shove it in and I've spread it enough. Just-
Oh, really?
Come on, man.
Well,
He
I
has-
will say this: he gave her a hall pass with 2 fans. So I mean,
3.
That's true.
3 fans.
You're a wild
4.
guy.
Dude,
We heard it was 4 fans.
4 fans.
Well, it was really only 2, but there was.
It's gonna be Big J, so it's gonna be 5.
Yeah, there's
Big J, hey, you want to fuck
some
Rat Pussy
future.
Band, dog? We'll set it up, dog.
Just wait for her to doze off. We kid.
Oh.
Saltine, would you be interested in fucking Rat Pussy Pam?
Yeah.
How do you
That's
know?
good.
You never met her.
Yeah, that's
She's
my
really
girl.
she'll seduce you.
You look like you look like a Led Zeppelin fan in 1973 right now.
Anybody in the crew besides Leo would just be so it'd be like
What about-
maybe
well,
Danny.
Yeah,
of course,
come on,
Danny.
dude. You gotta let me.
Of course,
get mine.
Danny and Leo, but
You
know,
gotta let me get mine.
Yeah, but Saltine, Fan Jerry, just other dudes in league. It's gonna feel a little off,
I think she'd have the best time with Danny because he's better. He's probably a little bit of a better lover than I am.
Yeah, you would definitely just
I'm selfish.
you'd be selfish. You wouldn't please her. Would you please her though?
Rat Dick, you know what the thing is though? If like you
like, what's
turned
he
your
saying?
life around and like got in the gym and you were just like a healthy guy for years and just got shredded, like you could get as much pussy as me and Danny all the time.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's the truth. But that is that the
That's the
goal?
goal. Yep.
You just want to make it. You want to make it and still have the belly, but like still get the bitches just because of your clout. But if you just got good looking, I mean, you actually have genetics that aren't that bad.
Yeah, for sure.
They're
could
good.
definitely
In
rip.
fact, they're good, and you don't even
Just
have a bad
that-
jawline.
Don't have the fucking like
The drive.
The drive.
I
Kinda lazy.
I would give
May
you the
not be
green
lazy.
light. I would give you the green light to get back on a little bit of meth if he would send you to the gym.
Or are you off it?
I'm off meth
Please.
now. Yeah,
Dude,
I've
meth
done
will
in a
kill
few
you. Don't
years.
get.
Yeah.
Are you? Have you
I'm
guys
joking.
tried
Don't
that?
do it.
No. We've never tried meth. Meth, I think, is one of
Meth is
dude. Meth
fire.
is like you
Meth
do
is
it
fire.
one
Rat
time.
Dick just said meth is fire.
Basically, it's
Stay
like
away from it.
Adderall. It is Adderall. Adderall is pill form.
I've
meth.
never had Adderall or meth.
It's the best drug of all time.
Rat
by
Dick,
far.
stay off meth, okay?
Yeah.
Stay off meth
Yeah,
completely,
stay
bro.
on meth. Come down sucks, and you get really tweaky when you do it, and you act stupid.
When's the last time you smoked meth?
It's been about 3 years. And
Good.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
cute.
Kev,
Kev, have you done
That is cute.
cocaine?
Once.
Off a dick?
No, it was 20. I wasn't gay at the time. I mean, I was like questioning.
Did you feel kind of the rush a little bit? Or
I
no?
felt something. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Adderall is kind of like a little less of that rush, but it's over like 5 hours. It lasts forever, so it's like
A lot of people have said that it's like nice,
It's
or
pretty
if you mix
nice,
it with
yeah.
alcohol, it's like
Do a lot.
ecstasy
Yeah,
or
it's-
something.
I don't know
Leo
about
always
that,
has
but-
a pill or 2 stashed in his foreskin.
Oh.
He's always got an Adderall.
Oh, you're
in his-
uncircumcised?
Yeah, he is.
I am
Unfortunately.
Are
As-
you
as-
circumcised?
I'm circumcised, and I've been urging him because I tell him it's so unpleasant as his co-host because I smell it, and it's a dirty member
Smell my
between
penis.
his filthy Italian legs.
That's so
Jay,
funny.
you're grossed out by
like
this.
a
I know.
dog, he just knows the smell.
And it's just like I don't like a guy so close to me.
There's so much defamation of my penis on this podcast. It's crazy.
Well, it's a foul instrument.
It is not.
How long have you guys been potting for?
5 years.
Oh, wow, that's a
4
long
years,
time.
something
4.5 years, yeah.
4.5.
And that's 4.5 years next to a greasy, cheesy, uncircumcised cock, man. It wears on you. It definitely.
I mean, I don't
grates.
smell it from here.
Well, you're over 6 feet. That's the danger zone. the
It's
6
like
feet.
it's like
COVID.
It's like COVID.
It's like COVID.
If you get within the 6, you do. Yeah, it smells. I mean, some people say, what do they say? Parmesan cheese mixed with like,
Vomit.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Now I'm
it
curious.
is
smells
what
like
it
a college
is.
girl's dorm room on Friday mornings.
It's curious, Leo.
It smells like it's like a mix of a pizza parlor and a fucking I don't know.
I feel like balls tend to
Bulimia clinic?
smell more
Yeah.
than like a penis because my balls currently like
Not in his
Lying.
case.
He doesn't even
Not
know
in
what
his
my
case.
penis smells like. He's lying. It's a great penis. I wash it myself
Yeah.
multiple times a day just because I don't know why there's not a lot of there's foreskins have all been clipped with everyone around us, but it's supposed to be 50-50 in the last 30 years. So where are my brothers? Where are they at?
Well,
Hopefully
does
all
pee
dead.
get stuck?
No, not really.
And
No.
does
Everything
cum get
gets
stuck?
stuck.
Come a little bit of cum. Yeah, you like right
Loose
under
change,
it. Yeah, loose change.
breadcrumb,
Adderall.
Loose change.
Adderall.
Yeah.
See, the thing that people don't realize is that when it's hard,
It's like a couch
it looks-
cushion. Popcorn. A lot of popcorn in the head.
When it's hard, So I've literally I don't think I've ever had a girl.
Lints, receipts. Like he's always got like, dude, this is from an Arco station, April of 2022.
It's like,
why is this in your penis?
You
He's
know
like,
how
"Oh."
kangaroos have the pocket? It's same idea.
Okay.
Anyway,
His keys.
It's so many things. you fit in
Roofies,
there.
a condom.
I mean, yeah,
There's
dude.
not putting any babies in there.
It's just
A baby.
No babies.
A missing, kidnapped Israeli baby somehow made its way into his penis.
You know what, dude? They're jealous. They're all jealous. I'm like, you know why? Because I can come from a blowjob in a minute and a half, and everyone's jealous.
Wait, really?
of that. Oh yeah, easily. Even the worst blowjob.
Prove it.
It's
Wait,
unbelievable.
seriously?
Yeah, Kevin,
Yes.
I think you can make it
That's
pop.
kinda
Your
great.
foreskin gives you like a tremendous
30
amount
seconds.
more of it's just very sensitive. So yeah, I can come
I
from
do
a
wonder if,
blowjob.
I gotta go to practice.
I
dude.
low-key
Yeah, get out of
sometimes
here.
wish I had it just to like check it out.
Well, guys, we've gone for like at least 2 hours, I think. So listen, this has been an unbelievable episode of the Leo and Danny Show. Follow Kevin Leonardo, right?
Thank you guys. Yeah, it's just the coolest
Kev the Nair guy, dude. We had him on. You never know who you're gonna get.
He's Ratic approved.
He's Ratic approved. He was down to kiss his penis for $300. Don't forget that. Also,
I'd
my
do it.
man, how do we find you, big dog, big Che? Put the mic up to his mouth. Go ahead.
710 Big Sexy.
710 Big Sexy. I think it's like if you guys need entrepreneurial advice, finance advice, fitness advice, hit him up, dude. He's a good man.
He's your
He
man.
knows he knows everything that you need to know to like just be a gangster and survive in the world.
How to get by in juvie.
Anything that you may need. Follow Dino, follow Austin, and thank you for being awesome.
Thanks for having
See
me.
you soon.